Second best roguish character in D&D. Yeah, I know. He's not here to fuck with.
Hopefully he's watching the Vine or whatever.
You can't fuck with him too much now because he'll cut out like he did last time. That motherfucker was like, fuck y'all. Disappeared. Then he comes back 5 minutes later. We're like, oh.
I'm over it.
You over it? Oh, shit.
Yo, but this guy Ricky's mad funny though. If you talking all this shit, well then he pulls through though. He pulls through.
Well, I know what I can do. I know what my guy can do, son. I'm like, you sure you're not gonna beat me? I'll do my research.
Oh man.
I adventure with this guy. So I know what this guy's about. You don't adventure with Larry, nigga, but I know what he can do. So I'm like, alright, I got the dude. I mean, I really want to play Regnia. I really want to do. DPS/tank life is real.
Yeah, Crusaders are no joke.
Crusader.
Louis knows. They used to call Regnia in that group.
They don't even need a cleric, a Crusader. They can heal themselves all day long.
Yep.
And never run out of those freaking maneuvers and shit.
They used to call Regnia the Crit King. But I think Zalarian's giving that nigga a run for his money right now.
You know that? I don't know what level it is. I don't know if it's a level 7, level 8 maneuvers, but I remember there's a Crusader maneuver that it mimics the actual level 7, the level 6 cleric heal spell. Like when you smack somebody.
Yeah, I have
So like you smack somebody, do mad damage, and then you freaking heal. Like, what is it like?
It's like 2 or 3 D6 or something like that. I have it.
Yeah. No. You got the lower level heal. You know the actual spell heal for clerics? I'll tell you what it does real quick. Freaking Crusaders get like a similar version of that shit also. And on top of what makes it so cheesy is that you actually doing an attack also and getting the effect of a heal spell.
My favorite one is a maneuver where you can't die from HP damage. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, that's like, isn't that like their capstone like maneuver?
One of the, it's the 8th level, I think. 8th or 9th level maneuver.
Yeah, it's like they're immune to HP damage and shit.
Cannot die from HP damage. Good game. Way you take the niggas down is if you do ability drain or you try and fucking mind affect them niggas, but that damage, forget about it, dude. Not happening.
What did that baby do, Louis?
Any moment. She's asleep now. She's asleep, but she's having a lot of contractions today. But the doctor said don't bother going in because you don't want to go in and they're like, you're fine, you gotta wait a while longer. She said if they get really big and painful and she's having like bloody discharges, then it's time. So far that hasn't happened yet.
I'll give you bed sheets first and then come in.
Pretty much. Or obviously if a water breaks, that's another sign too.
Well,
right.
What was the date they gave her when she originally?
It was supposed to be a week from now, but
they told her. No, she said.
Water never breaks.
That's true too. They have to induce that sometimes.
Yeah.
They had to do that with her with LJ. They had they I don't know, they jammed something up there and they popped her water.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit? Because I think they induced her actually. Now I think about it, because like he was ready to come out, he just wasn't. It was just like there was some difficulties, so they were like, well, let's pop the water first, that'll help. And they popped it, and then it wasn't too long after that he was like, all right, get the fuck out.
When the baby came out, huh?
But
man, you must be like mad anxious, excited, and all that shit.
Yeah, I know.
Put together.
We're both saying the same thing. Me and her are like, just come
for
out
a while.
already. Like, let's get this over with.
Yeah, get it over with. Yeah, man. So, I don't know, man. You guys shouldn't rush it, man. You guys should like really, think the long term about what we were talking about vasectomy or getting her tube tied. You never know if you want another rugrat a couple of years from now.
Well, we agreed if we wanted another one, we were gonna adopt. There's so many unwanted children.
Oh, that's also a choice. You guys are following the Angelina Brad Pitt footsteps.
we ain't getting as many as they did.
And Jolie got fucking adopt the kids outside the country.
Yeah, that too.
They're helping a different country instead of the country they live in. So
yeah, that's what me and her talked about there. We were definitely getting an American kid.
Yeah.
It's tougher because they there's so much regulation on it. But
there's a lot of American kids in needs, orphans, as well. So.
Boom. All right. All right. So the last thing that happened.
Yeah, I can't wait to have a second kid also, man. I wish I was like in your position right now. Have my kid. It's been a great experience, man. Like, these kids, man, so freaking funny, man. Come up with some crazy shit out of nowhere. Too smart for their own good. I wish I was like in your position.
For real.
y'all motherfuckers have fun with that.
This guy Matt was like, yeah, motherfuckers have fun with that.
I just want to get my dick sucked.
I do, man.
Buy a different bitch.
I'm a family man, son. To each their own, they say.
I just want my nut and my space. You're like, bitch, that shit ain't dribbling down my balls. You're doing it wrong.
Yes, you have kills when you're not getting your freaking knuckling. What the fuck?
Yeah. Got all the lube, yo, that shit, bitch.
Hell, these anyway.
I don't have no loogie though, but she be spitting on my dick.
The slimy shit.
Yeah, nice to
Let that shit like it's just.
Yeah, but this nigga Matt's chicks be like.
Yeah. Get deep.
Like,
I want that saliva. I want that saliva in the back of the head.
This bitch got the mucus in the back of her throat.
Yo, this fucking shit went to. This shit went X-rated, man, quick. All right.
You can't do that kind of shit with Barry. That
was really gross.
He said.
She don't lick your balls no more when you married. That shit is done.
Nah. What they say? They don't lick your balls when you're married? Are you for real? You don't know what you're doing.
Oh shit! Sean's like, you don't know, damn son. He said, you don't know what you're talking about. Who are you marrying? What the fuck?
Usually when you dating bimbos and shit, you be like, I don't know what the fuck that shit, bitch. You freaking afraid to go with
bimbos I be dating, that's the last thing I'm thinking, so as long as I'm wrapped up,
you with someone that you trust and you definitely know y'all both are clean, yo, you could be picking all kinds.
See, there's a difference. I don't trust nobody, period. So don't come back to
Like, show me the Carfax for your vagina, please.
Are you trying to get a casino job?
River City.
River City?
Yeah, I just checked myself a few weeks ago. Everything clean, son.
Go to careers.
All right.
Careers on the bottom will take you to the.
Yeah, there's usually something on the website. It'll be like careers, career opportunities. It might say something like that.
I hope it's the right shit.
Yo, you know what I heard? What I was reading something, son. That you know that they usually, let's say like for example like herpes and shit, right? Like let's say like 1 out of 4 people have it. They say like there's a statistics that like the longer that you're single, like when you're like 30 and up, it's like almost like on single bachelors 30s and up, it's like almost like 3 out of 4 people has it. I'm like, holy shit! Like the older you get, the odds like increases of you catching some bullshit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it does, man. Like, so if you're dating like someone, careful if you're dating like a 40-year-old woman, man, that never been married, whatever.
I guess River City.
It's always like 100% chance, son.
Oh, wait a second.
How the fuck are we on this subject right now? Anyway.
if I'm 30 and I'm single, and I'm a man, why the hell would I be fucking some 40-year-old? Crazy?
I'm just saying there's a reason why she's 40 years old and never been married.
Are you crazy? Yo, since I've been single, my dick hasn't been in any pussy that's older than 25, nigga. What are you talking about?
40 years old, never married.
Them motherfuckers is fresh out the gate,
25, they're more promiscuous, man. They have more airline miles than most,
You single, you fucking 40 years old. You might as well get the fucking ring out right there and then, because you fucking the wrong bitches. You should be hitting a fucking 20 to 28, son.
Anyway.
Yo, guess what? Those older ladies, though, they're focusing to satisfy their young stud, though. That's why a lot of young guys like older ladies.
I don't got time
Girls,
for
they
that.
just want you to take care of
Matt's like, I ain't being a gigolo.
I don't got time for that shit.
You got time.
That skill,
No, you weren't gigolo, but you had to work so hard, man. If you became a gigolo, son, you feel like drop off 2 of your jobs, son.
Nah, dude. My shit gotta have a new car smell to it. I can't fuck with that mileage shit.
You like, I just got my shit off the lot.
For real. I gotta fuck with a bitch that wanna call her friend over because her friend hasn't fucked a black guy yet either.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Well, anyway.
This guy took
Fucking.
I didn't know you became such an opportunist.
Oh, hell yeah. Nigga, I turned evil a long time ago.
This guy, yeah, he did. Anyway, D&D. We could go all night about this.
Advantage of like, I've been discriminated on my life. Let me take advantage of that shit.
Dungeons and Dragons. All right. Your characters almost got mollywopped by fire elemental. Let me stop. I know everybody's like, what? When did fire elementals fuck us up? All right. Yeah. So your party dealt with some riots. Realized that you helped Mavu escape. And then as you were busy throughout the day, that night, as your party had gotten together to discuss the events and what needed to be done next, you were interrupted by an emergency in the city of a burning building, Minucia's board, a low-class tavern inn. Well, I think it was a tavern. It was an inn. It was an inn. That's what it was, yeah. That was currently housing the mercenaries in town. And, well, it was not a normal fire. It was brought about by summons a pair of them, fire elementals. And then what had happened after that was your characters went in, beat the fire elemental's ass. And then you met the Blue Duke. He was thankful. He was appreciative. But obviously there seems to be. Obviously you know the guy's reputation already. Considering you've heard that he had been hired secretly in the past by one of the nobles in Cauldron to set up base on the ground, which you foiled. Chances are he knows who your characters are, but hasn't brought that up. Obviously hasn't brought that up because it's old business that fell through.
With Drakethor, right? The vampire.
Yeah. Drakthor was.
Like, I'm gonna go get the Blue Duke, but we never let that shit happen.
Drakthor was allowing him to set up base there because that area it wasn't in the city. It was outside the city, inside of a rift on the ground. Drakthor had taken that over. But rather than fight with Drakthor and his goblins, an allegiance was made, and he was allowing the mercenaries to stay there. And the mercenaries were being hired by some noble, someone rich that resides in the city, and what had happened was nobody was able to figure out who. I think Kai tried to get some leads, but he fell through, or should I say, the player never really followed up on that. I mean, I mean,
he's supposed to be a gather info bot.
I mean, obviously, I mean, as a DM, I have to be told specifically like what which character do, and if he doesn't, he never said, well, hey, I'm gonna start looking up, you know, possible leads on who this noble is. Like that never happened. So, anyway, man,
so many role playing potentials. Like he's always crazy. Man. He's not a role playing potential.
But anyway, so yeah, currently, so your character's finished with the fire elementals, and you go back to the, you return back to the. You return back to the. I feel like you're gonna do it again. You return back to the bastion of the discerning eye, where where Jenya offers to heal. Are you serious?
I got that hearing
Fuck. Where Jenya offered to heal the party of any wounds that they have occurred during the battle.
Oh fuck! Yeah, register. Stupid. Register. Register these nuts in your mouth. Fuck. Who wants to register for your shitty ass fucking place? I want someone to J9 right there. I want to get high for this.
Have you considered that this place is made broadcast?
I don't know.
Well, you should, because last time you smoked was less than a month ago.
You're right. I'm gonna see in a second. Once I get to the certain point where it says beyond that.
And,
just so you know, I'll find around
I hate to burst your
before I
bubble.
wait till it's time.
I hope you stay focused, man. Trying to make sure you on point, dog. We told the niggas be like, yeah, sorry, but we can't consider.
They gotta run down the loop, nigga, and buy a fucking flush. See this nigga say, as soon as he says yeah, it could be good down right now. No point now, nigga. I gotta wait.
Now, Louis, I need to let you know, there's some spells that Cynthia, prior to us setting out on the official quest, because right now everything is still crazy, we don't know have an objective. When we have an objective and the group is about to go, I need to know when that is going down, because there's some spells I need to cast prior to us leaving that last more than 24 hours, and would like them to be in place.
Oh, before your characters leave to go meet with Mavu? Kai mentions that.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
If that's going to be the starting point.
Well, Jenny offers healing. She heals whoever.
Hold on, but
I'm talking about the starting point for when we leave as a group to go.
No,
do
I know.
something.
I know, yeah.
we're going to see Mabu, or we're doing our own things first? Because didn't Sino and Claudius left the city?
Right after the fire elementals?
Yeah, wasn't it?
Well, no, your characters were discussing the matters at the Bastion of the Discerning Eye, at the church, at the Helm, at the
What about that encounter?
at the church with Church of Helm,
When
and
did that
then
happen? What happened to Claudius and Sino?
I never even seen the job.
The Orbius?
oh yeah, I think the characters did leave after that. Well, I think that's what happened. I think Kai told the group Mavu wants to. Yeah, Kai had told the group that Mavu wants to meet everyone, So then the group agreed on obviously to go there soon. Claudius, that's what Claudius was pretty much had said he was gonna go with Zino back to make sure everything was in order back at the sanctuary before leaving. Yeah, you're right. It was on the way back to the sanctuary that the shit with Orbeus happened.
That's my 4G though. Hold on a second. That's shit.
You know what this does?
But I would say missing something. Oh, did Solarian ever tell the group what happened to him? Why y'all laugh?
Because you've been like last time he was here, you were like pointing out that he felt a certain way. Like I noticed that something was weird about him, but I didn't bring it up.
Well, I wanted his character to say it in his own words. Oh my god, because of Elthanaut. He has to tell the group Elthanaut's a fucking traitor because this guy's been playing Claudius the whole time, and the rest of the group.
Black Sin 7 just met up with Claudius right now.
Oh yeah, that's what you guys missed. You guys fell asleep when that happened.
Yeah, Black Sin 7 just came to Claudius. It's like, do you know I just beat up your boy?
What?
And Claudius was like, yeah.
Claudius and Zydo were riding back to the sanctuary on Phantom Steeds, right? Because they said we're gonna go get shit settled at the sanctuary before we all meet up back at Cauldron and leave to go see Marvel. So he on the way there, their Phantom Steeds had disappeared, and Sarah Lynn, his wife, had like, well, first they saw her in the road. They saw Sarah Lynn in the road. And then, Claudius was suspicious because he wasn't sure if it was her or somebody like trying to shapeshift into her or somebody. He wasn't sure. He was suspicious of everything that's been going on. And then, just as they stopped, their Phantom Steeds disappeared.
Yeah.
And then, come to find out, Orbis was there, the Beholder, invisibly, and he had done his anti-magic ray right on top of him, and was pretty much telling them. Well, he was talking to Sarah Lynn, saying, "All right, we know what you've been up to. We're not stupid." And bottom line was, "All right, we're taking you in, because we need all the Shackled." And that's when Claudius is like, "Oh shit, she's one of them." Tried to stop what was going on, but they were attacked by ambushers hiding off the roads. That first they threw alchemical sleeping gas and knocked Zino out. Claudius resisted it, and then they threw tanglefoot bags at him, and Claudius got stuck in place. And of course, Claudius couldn't do anything because like the Beholder was invisible, and he tried to cast see invisibility, but it failed. It did because then he realized, shit, I've been stuck in this. He's got his anti-magic ray on me the entire time.
90-foot cone.
And he can't outrun it.
He was very fast.
And he was basically talking shit to Claudius like, you're powerless now. You can't. There's really ain't shit you could do. And then they took her away. Well, Black Sin 7 came.
And then we had a dialogue.
It was a dialogue.
Pretty epic, son.
And then
Claudius is like that. He'll make Solarian proud. I mean, Valerian proud, son. Proud, son.
And then fucking Black Sin 7 came. Oh yeah, there was dialogue. And then
Black Sin 7, son.
He showed up. He took her, and then he started talking shit to Claudius. Well, not to Claudius. He was talking shit about Solarian to Claudius.
By the way, no snake, no wolf in the Smash Brothers.
Are you serious? Not even those downloadables?
Yo, I gotta change over to Lucario or somebody. Nope. Those are the people that I play Melee. Oh, I still got Pikmin. But Pikmin's only multiplayer.
You know who offered?
They took out this guy too from fucking.
You know who offered up his Wii U?
Ness.
They got my character.
That's the other guy with the yellow hair.
Lucas.
Lucas is gone too. No Lucas.
I could see that.
Fuck Lucas, man.
Yo, man, they got that alien that you play with. That freaking guy that throws little aliens and shit.
Damn, they got rid of Snake.
Yeah.
What happened? Because Hideo wanted Snake to be in Melee, but it was too late. The game was already like in its final stages.
I'm gonna do it, man.
So then Hideo was like, all right, the next Smash Bros. That you do, I want Snake in there. And they were like, okay. They put Snake in Brawl. I don't understand why he didn't want Snake in, or why didn't they put Snake in this next one. That's weird.
His character's too realistic, man.
That sucks.
His demeanor or something. I don't know. I guess his like backstory is a little bit too realistic for like some fan. It's kind of a kid's game almost.
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, it sucks for you guys.
Like,
they got my Toon Link in there. That's all I care about.
Two Link stayed in there.
shit, they made
those are my characters and Mario. Those are the only three I play.
John offered up his Wii U when that game comes out.
How much does a Wii U cost?
As in, like, he'll bring it. As in, he'll leave it down here to play.
Well, whenever you feel like getting a mop, nigga, just come through or just holler at us, come through so beat that ass real fast. There's like 2 Fire Emblem characters I want to play.
Because Shelly ain't let me buy a whole console for one game.
Nigga,
So.
and Black Pit. That's what I was saying. Black Pit better be godly or something.
So no, but John has a Wii U and he already pre-ordered the game. So.
How much Wii U cost?
Can't be no more
I
than
think like
200.
$250.
Yeah.
I think.
Man, it sucks. I'm just buying that system.
Yo, we'll get that shit. You come over to current play. Come to a real gamer's den and play that shit.
You said a real gamer's
Just
den.
fucking family oriented ass house to play some fucking.
Family oriented? Get out of here. First of all, I got an HD TV. Okay.
First of all, nigga, if you really want to talk shit, your TV will be obsolete in about the end of Christmas. Our TV will shit on yours. Guarantee. You can twist your lip up all you want, nigga. You know why? Because your warden is upstairs watching your wallet all the time, nigga. You can't ball out. Let's be honest. You can't ball out, nigga. You can't. So, my new job, I'm already working at fucking Pepper Lounge. You know the extra money coming in back quick, so fall back. You come over our crib where the real competition is, nigga. Where you can curse and get mad and throw shit all you want. You don't gotta watch your language around kids.
You just can't break the game, nigga, because this ain't no motherfucking 64.
That's what this basement's for. Ain't nobody there.
That's not what this basement is
You
for.
lying, nigga. We come.
You know you gotta keep.
First of all, you know.
New baby, number one. You be sleeping.
Exactly.
You got LJ gonna be coming down here playing.
You know we can't.
Yeah,
scream
new
as loud
baby.
as we could be screaming.
New baby. You know how I'm gonna have to bring to the freaking apartment anyway. I'm gonna have to bring LJ.
Yo, guys, how's the bachelor pad going on for you guys?
So far, so good.
So far, so
Still in
good.
the work in progress and stuff.
Someone hit the car.
What?
Yeah.
Somebody hit your car?
Parked?
Balls parked.
First day back at Pepper, I came out 4 o'clock in the morning after closing the venue. Somebody sideswiped the car, took the side mirror off, and scraped up the fucking driver's side.
Damn, man.
So now I gotta take that shit in this week.
Yeah, not mad.
To get that shit fixed.
It's covered.
I got full coverage, so.
Hit and run. Fucking assholes, man.
I mean, technically it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't expect nobody drunk ass to sit around. And
Were you parked in a lot or on a road?
I was parked on the street.
Oh, damn. Don't do that anymore.
So, either way, I still got park on the street.
There's a lot. There's a lot by Pepper.
Yeah, but it's not theirs.
Oh, okay.
So now I give my shit to the valet and have it parking in the front, as if that's gonna make a difference. But they're like, damn, welcome back. I was like, fuck.
He's the second best roguish character in D&D. Yeah, I know. He's not here to fuck with.
Hopefully he's watching the Vine or whatever.
You can't fuck with him too much now because he'll cut out like he did last. That motherfucker was like, fuck y'all. Disappeared. Then he comes back 5 minutes later. We're like, oh.
I'm over it.
You over it? Oh, shit.
Yo, but this guy Ricky's mad funny though. If you talking all this shit, but then he falls through though. He pulls through.
I know what I can do. I know what my guy can do, son. I'm like, you're not gonna beat me. I do my research.
Oh
I adventure with this guy. So I know what this guy's about. You don't adventure with Larry, nigga, but I know what he can do. So I'm like, alright, I got the dude. I mean, I really want to play Regnia. I really want to do. DPS/tank life is real.
man. Yeah, Crusaders are no joke.
Crusader.
Louis knows. They used to
These
call Regnier in that group.
they don't even need a cleric, a crusader. They can heal themselves all day long.
Yep.
And never run out of those freaking maneuvers and shit.
They used to call Regnier the Crit King. But I think Zalarian's giving that nigga a run for his money right now.
You know that? I don't know what level it is. I don't know if it's a level 7 or 8 maneuvers, but I remember there's a Crusader maneuver that it mimics the actual level 7, the level 6 cleric heal spell. Like when you smack somebody.
Yeah, I have.
So like you smack somebody, do mad damage, and then you freaking heal. Like what is it like?
It's like 2 or 3D safe or something like that. I have it.
Yeah. No. You got those lower level heals. You know the actual spell heal for clerics? I'll tell you what it does real quick. Freaking Crusaders get like a similar version of that shit also. And on top of what makes it so cheesy is that you actually doing an attack also and getting the effect of a heal spell.
My favorite one is a maneuver where you can't die from HP damage. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, that's like, isn't that like their capstone like maneuver?
One of the, it's the 8th level, I think. 8th or 9th level maneuver.
Yeah, it's like they're immune to HP damage and shit.
Cannot die from HP damage. Good game. Way you take the niggas down is if you do ability drain or you try and fucking mind affect them niggas, but that damage, forget about it, dude. Not happening.
What did that baby do, Louis?
Any moment. She's asleep now. She's asleep, but she's having a lot of contractions today. But the doctor said don't bother going in because you don't want to go in and they're like, you're fine, you gotta wait a while longer. She said if they get really big and painful and she's having like bloody discharges, then it's time. So far that hasn't happened yet.
I'll give you bed sheets first and then come in.
Pretty much. or obviously if a water breaks, that's another sign too.
Well,
right.
What was the date they gave her when she originally?
It was supposed to be a week from now, but
they told her. No, she said.
Water never breaks.
That's true too. They have to induce that sometimes.
Yeah.
They had to do that with her with LJ. They had they I don't know. They jammed something up there and they popped her water.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit? Because I think they induced her actually. Now I think about it, because like he was ready to come out. He was just like there was some difficulties. So they were like, well, let's pop the water first. That'll help. They popped it. And then it wasn't too long after that. He was like, all right, get the fuck out.
When the baby came out. Huh?
But
man, you must be like mad anxious, excited, and all that shit.
yeah, I know.
Put together.
We're both saying the same thing. Me and her are like, just come
for a
out
while.
already. Like, let's get this over with.
Yeah, get it over with. Yeah, man. So, I don't know, man. You guys shouldn't rush it, man. You guys should like really, think the long term about what we were talking about vasectomy or getting her tube tied. You never know if you want another rugrat a couple of years from now.
Well, we agreed if we wanted another one, we were gonna adopt. There's so many unwanted children.
Oh, that's also a choice. You guys are following the Angelina Brad Pitt footsteps.
we ain't getting as many as they did.
And you got fucking adopted kids from outside the country.
Yeah, that too.
They're helping a different country instead of the country they live in. So
yeah, we that's what me and her talked about there. We were definitely getting an American kid.
Yeah.
It's tougher because there's so much regulation on it. But
there's a lot of American kids in needs, orphans, as well. So.
Boom. All right. All right, so the last thing that happened.
Yeah, I can't wait to have a second kid also, man. I wish I was like in your position right now. Have my kid.
She.
man. Like, these kids, man, so freaking funny, man. Come up with some crazy shit out of nowhere. Too smart for their own good. I wish I was like you.
For real.
Y'all motherfuckers have fun with that.
This guy Matt was like, y'all motherfuckers have fun with that.
I just want to get my dick sucked.
I do, man.
Buy a different bitch.
I'm a family man, son. To each their own, they say.
I just want my nut and my space. You're like, bitch, that shit ain't dribbling down my balls. You're doing it wrong.
Yo, your finger have kills when you're not getting your freaking nothing. What the fuck?
Yeah. All the lube, yo, that shit, bitch.
Hell, these Anyway.
I don't have no loogie though, but she be spitting on my dick sometimes. Imagine that, son.
The slimy shit.
Yeah, nice to
Let that shit like it's just.
Yeah, but this nigga Matt's chicks be like.
Yeah. Get deep.
Like,
I want that saliva. I want that slap in the back of the head.
This bitch got the mucus in the back of her throat.
Yo, this fucking shit went to. This shit went X-rated, man, quick. All right.
You can't do that kind of shit with Larry. That was
really gross.
He said.
She don't lick your balls no more when you married. That shit is done.
Nah.
What they say? They don't lick your balls when you're married? Are you for real? You don't know what you're
Oh shit! Sean's like, y'all don't know, damn son. He said, y'all don't know what you're talking about. Who are you marrying? What the fuck?
Usually when you dating bimbos and shit, you be like, I don't know where the fuck that shit, bitch. You freaking afraid to go in.
The bimbos I be dating, that's the last thing I'm thinking, so. As long as I'm wrapped up, I'm good to
you
go.
with someone that you trust and you definitely know y'all both are clean, yo, you couldn't freaking all kinds.
See, there's a difference. I don't trust nobody, period. So it don't fucking matter.
Like, show me the Carfax for your vagina, please.
Are you trying to get a casino job?
River City.
River City?
Yeah, I just checked myself a few weeks ago. Everything clean, son.
Go to careers.
All right.
Careers on the bottom. I'll take you to the.
Yeah, there's usually something on the website. It'll be like careers, career opportunities. It might say something like that.
I hope it's the right shit.
Yo, you know what I heard? What I was reading something, son. That you know that they usually, let's say like for example like herpes and shit, right? Like let's say like 1 out of 4 people have it. They say like there's a statistics that like the longer that you're single, like when you're like 30 and up, it's like almost like most single bachelors 30s and up, it's like almost like 3 out of 4 people has it. I'm like, holy shit! Like the older you get, the odds like increases of you catching some bullshit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it does, man. Like, so if you're dating like someone, careful if you're dating like a 40-year-old woman, man, that never been married, whatever.
I guess River City.
It's almost like 100% chance, son.
Oh, wait a second.
How the fuck are we on this subject right now? Anyway.
If I'm 30 and I'm single and I'm a man, why the hell would I be fucking some 40-year-old? Crazy?
I'm just saying there's a reason why she's 40 years old and never been married.
Are you crazy? Yo, since I've been single, my dick hasn't been in any pussy that's older than 25, nigga. What are you talking about?
40 years old, never married.
Them motherfuckers is fresh out the gate,
25, they're more promiscuous, man. They have more airline miles than most, you know.
You single, you fucking 40 years old. You might as well get the fucking ring out right there and then, because you fucking the wrong bitches. You should be hitting a fucking 20 to 28, son.
Anyway.
Yo, guess what? Those older ladies, though, you know, they're focused to satisfy their young studs, though. That's why a lot of young guys like older ladies.
I don't got time
Girls,
for
they
that.
just want you to take care of
Matt's like, I ain't being a gigolo.
I don't got time for that shit.
You got time.
That skill,
Yo, you were a gigolo, man. You had to work so hard, man. If you became a gigolo, son, you could like drop off 2 of your jobs, son.
Nah, dude. My shit gotta have a new car smell to it. I can't fuck with that mileage shit.
You like, I just got my shit off the lot.
For real. I gotta fuck with a bitch that wanna call her friend over because her friend hasn't fucked a black guy yet either.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
This guy taking
Fucking.
Listen, I didn't know you became such an opportunist.
Oh, hell yeah. I turned evil a long time ago.
This guy, yeah, he did. Yo, anyway, D&D. We could go all night about this.
Advantage of like, I've been discriminated all my life. Let me take advantage of that shit.
Dungeons and Dragons. All right, your characters almost got mollywopped by fire elemental. Let me stop. I know everybody's like, what? When did fire elementals fuck us up? All right. Yeah. So your party dealt with some riots. Realized that you helped Mavu escape. And then as you were busy throughout the day, that night, as your party had gotten together to discuss the events and what needed to be done next, you were interrupted by an emergency in the city of a burning building, Minucia's board, a low-class tavern inn. Well, I think it was a tavern. It was an inn. It was an inn. That's what it was, yeah. That was currently housing the mercenaries in town. And, well, it was not a normal fire. It was brought about by summons a pair of them, fire elementals. And then what had happened after that was your characters went in, beat the fire elemental's ass. And then you met the you met the Blue Duke. He was thankful. He was appreciative. But obviously there seems to be. I mean, obviously you've you know the guy's reputation already. Considering you've heard that he had been hired secretly in the past by one of the nobles in Cauldron to set up base on the ground, which you foiled. Chances are he knows who your characters are, but hasn't brought that up. Obviously hasn't brought that up because it's old business that fell through.
With Drakethar, right? The vampire?
Yeah. Drakethar was.
Like, I'm gonna go get the Blue Duke, but we never let that shit happen.
Drakethar was allowing him to set up base there because that area it wasn't in the city. It was outside the city, inside of a rift on the ground. That was Drakethar had taken that over. But rather than fight with Drakethar and his goblins, an allegiance was made, and he was allowing the mercenaries to stay there. And the mercenaries were being hired by some noble, someone rich that resides in the city, and what had happened was nobody was able to figure out who. I think Kai tried to get some leads, but he fell through, or should I say, the player never really followed up on that. I mean,
he's supposed to be a gather info bot.
I mean, as a DM, I have to be told specifically, like, what which character doing, and if he doesn't, he never said, well, hey, I'm gonna start looking up, possible leads on who this noble is. Like, that never happened. So, anyway, man,
so many role playing potential that he's always crazy. Man. He's not role playing potential.
But anyway, so yeah, currently, so your character's finished with the fire elementals, and you go back to the. You return back to the. You return back to the. I feel like you're gonna do it again. You return back to the Bastion of the Discerning Eye, where Virginia offers to heal. Are you serious?
I got that hand, dog.
Fuck. Virginia offered to heal the party of any wounds that they have occurred during the battle.
Oh fuck! Yeah, register. Stupid. Register. Register these nuts in your mouth. Fuck. Who wants to register for your shitty ass fucking place? I want someone to J9 right there. I want your high for this.
Have you considered that places make drug tests?
I don't know.
Well, you should, because last time you smoked was less than a month ago.
Right. I'm gonna see in a second. Once I get to the certain point where it says beyond that.
And,
Just so you know, I'll find around
I hate to brush your
before I
butt.
waste all this time.
Trying to make sure you on point, dog. Please, so there niggas be like, yeah, sorry, but we can't consider.
They gotta run down the loop, nigga, and buy a fucking flush. See this nigga says, as soon as he says yeah, it could be this now, right now. Ain't no point now, nigga. I gotta wait.
Yo, Louis, I need to let you know, there's some spells that Cynthia, prior to us setting out on the official quest, because right now everything is still crazy, we don't know have an objective. When we have an objective and the group is about to go, I need to know when that is going down, because there's some spells I need to cast prior to us leaving that last more than 24 hours, and I would like them to be in place.
Oh, before your characters leave to go meet with Mavu? Kai mentions that.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
If that's going to be the starting point.
Well, Jenny offers healing. She heals whoever.
Hold on,
He did.
but
I'm talking about the starting point for when we leave as a group to go.
No,
do
I know.
something.
I know, yeah.
we're going to see Mabu, or we're doing our own things first? Because didn't Sino and Claudius left the city?
Right after the fire elementals?
Yeah, wasn't it?
Well, no, your characters were discussing the matters at the Bastion of the Discerning Eye, at the church, at the Helm, at the
Cut that.
What about that? What about that encounter?
at the church with Church of Helm.
When
and
did
then-
that happen? What happened to Claudius and Sino?
I never even seen the job.
The Orbius?
Oh yeah, I think the characters did leave after that.
And
Well, I think that's what happened. I think Kai told the group Mavu wants to. Yeah, Kai had told the group that Mavu wants to meet everyone. So then the group agreed on a day, obviously to go there soon. Claudius, that's what Claudius was pretty much had said he was gonna go with Zino back to make sure everything was in order back at the sanctuary before leaving. And yeah, you're right. It was on the way back to the sanctuary that the shit with
the
shit with Orbius happened.
Oh, yeah, that's about 4G though. Hold on a second. Shit.
You done with this, dog?
Get back to my shit, son.
But I would say missing something. Oh, did Solarian ever tell the group what happened to him? Why y'all laugh?
Because you've been like, last time he was here, you were like pointing out that he felt a certain way. Like, I noticed that something was weird about him, but I didn't bring it up.
Well, I
and
wanted
now
his
you're
character
bringing
to.
it up
I
right
wanted his
now.
character to say it in his own words.
Because
Oh my god, because of Elthanaut. He has to tell the group Elthanaut's a fucking traitor because this guy's been playing. This guy's been playing Claudius the whole time, and the rest of the group.
Black Sin 7 just met up with Claudius right now.
Oh yeah, that's what you guys missed. You guys fell asleep when that happened.
Yeah, Black Sin 7 just came to Claudius. It's like, do you know I just beat up your boy?
What?
And Claudius was like, yeah.
Claudius and
whatever.
Zyda were riding back to the sanctuary on Phantom Steeds, right? Because they said we're gonna go get shit settled at the sanctuary before we all meet up back at Cauldron and leave to go see Mavu. So he
Yeah.
on the way there, their Phantom Steeds had disappeared, and Sarah Lynn, his wife, had like, well, first they saw her in the road. They saw Sarah Lynn on the road, and then Claudius was suspicious because he wasn't sure if it was her or somebody like trying to shapeshift into her or somebody. He wasn't sure. He was suspicious of everything that's been going on, and then just as they stopped, their Phantom Steeds disappeared.
Yeah.
And then come to find out, Orbis was there, the Beholder, invisibly, and he had done his anti-magic ray right on top of them, and was pretty much telling them. Well, he was talking to Sarah Lynn, saying, "All right, we know what you've been up to. We're not stupid." And bottom line was, "All right, we're taking you in, because we need all the shackled." And that's when Claudius was like, "Oh shit, she's one of them." Tried to stop what was going on, but they were attacked by ambushers hiding off the roads. That first they threw alchemical sleeping gas and knocked Zino out. Claudius resisted it, and then they threw tanglefoot bags at him, and Claudius got stuck in place. And of course, Claudius couldn't do anything because like the Beholder was invisible, and he tried to cast see invisibility, but it failed. It did because then he realized, shit, I've been stuck in this. He's got his anti-magic ray on me the entire time.
90-foot cone.
And he can't outrun it.
And he was very fast.
And he was basically talking shit to Claudius like, you're powerless now. You can't. There's really ain't shit you can do. And then they took her away. Well, Black Sin 7 came.
And then we had a dialogue.
It was a dialogue.
Pretty epic, son.
And then
Claudius in the back there who makes Solarian proud. I mean, Valerian proud, son. That's proud, son.
And then fucking Black Sin 7 came. Yeah, there was dialogue. And then
Black Sin 7, son.
he showed up. He took her, and then he started talking shit to Claudius. Well, not to Claudius. He was talking shit about Solarian to Claudius.
By the way, no snake, no wolf in this man for this.
Are you serious? Not even those downloadables?
Yo, I gotta change over to Lucario or somebody.
Nope.
Those are the people I play Melee. Oh, I still got Pikmin. But Pikmin's only multiplayer.
You know
They
who
took out this guy too from fucking.
You know who offered up his Wii U?
Ness.
They got
Ness's
my
boy.
characters.
Is that the guy with the yellow hair?
Lucas.
Lucas is gone too. No Lucas
I could see that.
Fuck Lucas, man.
Yo, man, they got that alien that you play with. That freaking guy that throws little aliens and shit.
Damn, they got rid of Snake.
Yeah.
What happened? Because Hideo wanted Snake to be in Melee, but it was too late. The game was already like in its final stages.
I'm gonna do it, man.
So then Hideo was like, all right, the next Smash Bros. That you do, I want Snake in there. And they were like, okay. They put Snake in Brawl. I don't understand why he didn't want Snake in, or why didn't they put Snake in this next one. That's weird.
His character's too realistic, man. His demeanor or something. I don't know. I guess his backstory is a little bit too realistic for some fan. It's kind of a kid's game almost.
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, it sucks for you guys. They got my Toon Link in there. That's all I care about.
Two Link stayed in there.
Shit, they made
those are my characters and Mario. Those are the only three I play.
John offered up his Wii U when that game comes out.
How much does a Wii U cost?
As in, like, he'll bring it. I think he'll leave it down here to play.
Well, whenever you feel like getting a mop, nigga, just come through or just holler at us and come through so beat that ass real fast. There's like two Fire Emblem characters I want to play.
Because Shelly ain't let me buy a whole console for one game.
Nigga,
So.
and Black Pit. That's what I was saying. Black Pit better be godly or something.
So no, but John has a Wii U and he already pre-ordered the game. So
how much does Wii U cost?
Can't be no more
I think
than
like
200.
250.
Yeah.
I think.
Man, it sucks I'm just running that system.
Yo, we'll get that shit. You come over to current play. Come to a real gamer's den and play that shit.
You said a real gamer's
This
den.
fucking family oriented ass house to play some fucking.
Family oriented? Get out of here. First of all, I got an HD TV. Okay.
First of all, nigga, if you really want to talk shit, your TV will be obsolete in about the end of Christmas. Our TV will shit on yours. Guarantee. You can twist your lip up all you want, nigga. You know why? Because your warden is upstairs watches your water all the time, nigga. You can't ball out. Let's be honest. You can't ball out, nigga. You can't. So, my Jew job, I'm already working at fucking Pepper Lounge. You know the extra money coming in bag quick, son. Fall back. You come over our crib where the real competition is, nigga. Where you can curse and get mad and throw shit all you want. You don't gotta watch your language around kids.
You just can't break the game, nigga, because this ain't no motherfucking 64.
That's what that's what this basement's for. Ain't nobody that.
That's not what this basement is
You
for.
lying, nigga. We come.
You know you gotta keep.
First of all, you know.
New baby, number one. You sleep.
Exactly.
You got LJ gonna be coming down here playing.
You know we can't.
Yeah,
scream
new
as loud
baby.
as we could be
New baby, you know how I'm gonna have to bring to the freaking apartment anyway. I'm gonna have to bring LJ.
Yo, guys, how's the bachelor pad going on for you guys?
So far, so good.
So far, so
Still
good.
work in progress, though.
Someone hit back. Oh, someone hit the car.
What?
Yeah.
Somebody hit your car?
Yeah,
Parked?
Balls parked.
First day back at Pepper, I came out 4 o'clock in the morning after closing the venue. Somebody sideswiped the car and took the side mirror off and scraped up the fucking driver's side.
Damn, man.
So now I gotta take that shit in this week
Yeah, not mad.
to get that shit fixed.
It's covered.
Yeah, I got full coverage, so.
Hit and run. Fucking assholes, man.
I mean, technically it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't expect nobody drunk ass to sit around. And
Were you parked in a lot or on a road?
I was parked on the street.
Oh, damn. Don't do that anymore.
Either way, I still got parked on the street.
There's a lot. There's a lot by Pepper.
Yeah, but it's not theirs.
Oh, okay.
So now I give my shit to the valet and have it parking in the front, as if that's gonna make a difference. But they're like, damn, welcome back. I was like, fuck.
he said, "Welcome back. Here's your fucking gift. Fuck your car up." So what? Let's see. What the fuck is my book?
Yeah, I think I resumed that we needed those.
Let me go see if it's. I'm pretty sure it's still
Choose
here.
file. So I'm pretty sure.
So I remember you asked for it and I found it and I.
Now I gotta fuck with Lucario, slow ass.
No, the other nigga. The other Pokemon. The nigga that looks like a ninja.
Oh, the one that looks like an evolved fucking Lucario?
Yeah. That shit look like some.
He does look fucking dope.
The way he was moving around the map, son. Oh, you know Sheik and Zelda are separate characters now?
Oh, you don't switch between the two?
Oh, Louis! Did you
But
know that
Simon's
fucking...
also, and Zero Suit Simon, they're
official.
two separate characters.
Yep.
Next spring is the miniseries, but following that spring, like that year, 2015, the third installment's coming out. Part 3. It's not going to be called Naruto.
No, I know. It's
But
about
it's the adventures of
the
Naruto
next
and
generation.
Boruto together.
Naruto and who?
Boruto, Bolto. Bolt?
The son.
The son, Boruto.
Bolt.
Bolt.
Why is it? Why is it? I know, but why is it Boruto?
Because Bolt in the Japanese, like when you spell it out in Japanese.
Oh, when you spell it in Japanese kanji,
It comes out as Boruto.
it comes as Boruto to us.
Boruto. But in English it comes out as Bolt.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. His name was Galaxy, son.
I was wondering why his name. I was like Bolt. Bolt. I'm like, it's short and simple. I was like, okay, and then now Boruto. Okay,
Right.
that makes sense.
And his necklace has a bolt on it too.
I like Bolt better than Burrito anyway. Sounds like burrito. Burrito. Nah, it's too close to burrito. I can't call him that.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him niggas
I
to
can't.
Yo, I'm waiting for that Byakugan to kick in.
So yeah, man. Part 3 is gonna be him and his father adventuring.
I don't know how I feel about
Mostly his father.
the
You
manga.
know Naruto ain't gonna be fucking. Fuck is he gonna? He fucking body if he.
that. I don't know how I feel about that.
What's he got to feel about?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Kishimoto ain't writing it.
Kishimoto's gonna be doing a third one, not the miniseries.
a third. He's not doing the miniseries with the kids because I heard the miniseries with the kids.
Right. The miniseries that's coming up this spring is not being done by him.
Yeah, okay, but he
that's
is
not considered
doing. I
part
thought he was
three.
done with the shit. What's he doing?
You know how it is, man. You all right? MJ said he was gonna retire, right? What that motherfucker do? Came back.
Played golf with
Jay-Z said he's gonna retire.
So
What
then,
he do?
so then,
Came back.
so why start a third? Why start a third series when you could have filled in more of the story?
Because he wanted time for his family.
So this is supposed to free his time up on the new.
Right. 700 ended. He gonna have all his time with his family. Spring is gonna come around. They're gonna be sitting around watching other people fuck with his baby. He's gonna sit there with his dick in his hand. Auntie like, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that. Just like somebody else we know, fucking Hideo Kojima, who fucking lets his fucking team do it.
He did do
And
that.
then he gets fucking upset and wants to jump in and fucking do shit himself. That's what's gonna happen to the nigga when springtime hits. And then he's gonna jump on part 3. He already knows what's gonna happen. That's why he fucking did the interview and said that part 3 is gonna come out with fucking Rudo and his dad.
This is gonna turn to DBZ. These niggas are gonna want to fight gods because they're so powerful.
That's why he's trying to fucking phase out the older guys.
All like demons and shit, nigga. Like some summon demons they gotta fight. They're that powerful. So, like, how can you phase out Naruto, nigga? Like he's the Hokage. He's not gonna fight. Of course, the nigga's gonna fight, son. He's gonna protect the village.
I don't know what happened.
He can trust, but why would he risk? Why would he risk their lives? But he knows he can do it himself.
Looking at from seeing,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have that shit.
From seeing Boruto's personality,
I have to check my hard drive because I could have swore I emailed it to you.
Well, I need it, so if I'm gonna do this, if not, I need someone to rewrite my shit.
I
It needs to
had
be
it.
updated.
I'll check my before you guys leave. Let me check. I'll have to check my external, see if it's on there.
So I'm gonna leave this open.
So I remember you asked for it before, and then I was like, all right, well, let me just send it to your Gmail so you always have it.
Alright, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Check like you're back, unless you deleted it by accident.
I'm telling you, I might have maybe.
Shit. All right. Well, if I find it again, I'll send it again. Keep it in your email. Like, just leave it there so that anytime you need it.
Why didn't someone? If it's fine, can someone rewrite it for me? Can Shelly be able to do it for me? I would need like
She should be able
I would
to.
need
She'll be able to rewrite it.
Possible,
No, I know. She'll be able to. I'll ask her to write it up. She's been bored.
like in the next 2 days. Like,
She's been bored as shit. She just finished her book. She's asking me, well, give me a book to read. I gave her Dragons of Autumn Twilight.
She's been home. She's not been working.
What?
Yeah.
She's been so close to like the.
Yeah. She's just been sitting in bed, just taking it easy. She's been doing schoolwork, but she's done. So it's like.
So for real, don't forget.
So I'll ask her. I ask her to kill some. If she wants to kill time tomorrow, she could.
I can call her whatever if she wants to get some.
Yeah, she's gonna need some info. She's gonna need like. I forgot what the max, but at least the last 4 places that you've worked consistently at.
It'll be 3.
So,
I already have.
or 3,
Mandarin,
or it'll be Cunningham, Sears, and or Mandarin.
True Religion and Solstice is 3.
Oh, you could just use them.
It was
Yeah,
more than a year at least.
What do you mean?
that's true. They want to see that you have a history of like.
Well, those are all in the same fucking.
So I would definitely put
Cunningham.
Cunningham.
The next one.
I'll definitely
Well,
put
Sam's
Cunningham.
Club.
Mandarin, Solstice. but
Don't put Sam's Club. You're
Sam's
only there
Club's
for
right
like.
there for-
You're only there for like a month.
So it would be Mandarin, Solstice, Cunningham.
Yeah,
More than a year.
definitely Solstice. Definitely Cunningham.
Well, I'm gonna put my current one down. That's what.
Shit, I could
Yeah,
do
but
that.
you can put current. That'll be the most frequent one.
Those 3.
Yeah, and it'll show like that you're still working.
That's why you gotta yeah, do that. You'll need to put those 2 because they want to see a long history of work. They don't care
Right,
about
they
the
don't care about
less than a year or
You don't
2
wanna
months.
You don't want to make it too long though. You want to put.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It'll be at least 4.
Yeah, that's the form of the.
What's that? What Samuel just posted on
Yeah,
Facebook?
you don't want to put too
What was
much.
it?
Like when I remember when someone instructed me when I was learning, you don't want to make it too much to read. You want to look at it, be able to get what you did, and you know what I'm saying, and just keep going. They don't see they're reading a fucking book.
Is he trying to say that he's at work?
You want to be detailed.
What did he post?
I don't know. It looks like a login screen at his work. Is that like his way of saying that he's at work?
Oh, he's posting his schedule. He posted his schedule. Okay.
I can't see it though. Can you guys
I know it's
see
man.
it?
You know what it is. You have to download it. Yeah, you have to.
See it. I see it. This makes it. It's like all military.
I guess you have to download it and zoom in. Yeah, I had to download it and zoom in. He's showing me his hours, pretty much.
Oh, okay. I was barely able to
So
see that.
he's off Friday and Tuesday of next week.
Well, this guy has
Well, I'm gonna have to jump. I don't have no choice but to do it Thursday, but I can do it Tuesday next week.
Tuesday night.
I can't do it Wednesday.
What Thursday?
I don't know about Thursday either.
All right, let me know about Thursday.
Can you guys do Tuesday night usually?
Wednesday, the only reason why.
I'm talking about this week.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Wednesday I
Oh,
can't do it
that's
because
yeah.
I've been pushing
Thursday.
back, chilling with this chick. I've been fucking wants to chill with, so I've been pushing back.
All right, let me know if this Thursday's good. And then I want to do. I want to do Tuesday after that.
Okay, so the following Tuesday after this Thursday,
Yeah.
right?
Cause like I said, I'm trying to alternate between one of the two Matts missing out.
Who's gonna be missing next Tuesday?
He's gonna miss Thursday again. Well, then he'll be missing 2 sessions. Well, then so would Watson. But
The baby in the back crying.
the fuck. Anyway. Oh damn! Let me get my book. Thought I brought it down. Okay, so your characters are. So you get back to the sanctuary, but what the fuck?
This is a father and son DMX impersonation.
How long is that?
It's about to end right now. It's like 30 minutes.
Such a chihuahua.
Stupid. All right. So again, when your characters were together at the Church of Helm, did Zlorian?
No,
Speak of his embarrassment.
I did not.
He didn't say anything about the
Nope.
incident.
I did not.
Okay.
It's nobody's business, Louis.
Nigga wants me to get in detail. Nah, nigga. I'm not.
I'm just wondering if Claudius knows the
Black Sin 7 can waste his time.
traitorous acts of his old colleague. That's all.
Oh, he don't know that. I'll tell him on my own time. I work with the nigga.
Or you'll tell him at another date. Turn that shit off. Goddamn. Anyway, all right. So your character's basically waiting for Claudius and Zionel to come back, and so your character can get ready to go meet with Mavu, find out what it is that he wants, find out what it is that they're trying to really kill him for.
Yeah.
Jenya had also, well, yeah, Jenya and Valenum had obviously had a talk about Alambe, and and then that would be best to find him.
He kind of liked or whatever, went away, came back different. Too worried about the nigga.
Too worried about him. And then you got the mayor saying that there's evidence that he's been demon possessed, and he's a paladin.
Why was Saturn saying that Claudius should also seek out
I hate when
Alambe?
people like in a fantasy world don't understand like fucking like quintessential classes. Like you've been living long enough in this world, you know how paladins are already. How much time do you see a fucking paladin get possessed? Let's keep it 100. That's like a paladin says something to you and like you're lying. Really? For real? For real? For real? Because the nigga will lose his paladin right there. Like
Yeah, for real, son.
I don't know, man. This game is
And then
It's like some dreamy shit. Like,
is Uranus possessed by a fucking demon?
I don't know. You got your goddamn mind.
Baylor? Baylor.
I mean, it's possible, but come on. How much times you come across a possessed
I
paladin?
mean, he's not that powerful of a paladin. She said he recently turned paladin. Dude was more of an aristocrat.
Nigga still got divine grace, son. I'm saying, like, how often
He
you
said-
come across a possessed
That
paladin?
aristocrat have that high charisma, son.
Divine grace. They ain't supposed to. You don't know how high his charisma is? Could be 14.
You be like, she's a paladin. Surely he's scared of this dragon.
Hey, that's a lot of stats a paladin needs, man. Constitution, strength, charisma, wisdom.
This nigga said he's scared of that dragon.
Charisma's a
Lies.
number.
nigga. He's scared of that goddamn dragon.
He's scared of that dragon.
No, you're classy.
It's like this nigga, the paladin was scared of a dragon, so he ran away. That's a fucking lie. I don't got roll a sense motive on you, nigga. I know you lying.
I left. The dragon, it scared me. You lied, son.
So the common
No. I swear. I took a floor so I could get a bonus feed. I'm not immune to fear. I swear to God.
Spellcaster casted a field spell on that paladin. He fucking ran.
There is a flaw for that.
Lying, son.
There is a flaw for that.
Yeah.
It's called coward. And it says in the flaw, if you're originally immune to fear, you lose the immunity.
But you got a +4 to your
But you get a
save,
+4 to your saving throws. That's what it is.
That monk,
Now, why would you be that greedy? You got divine grace. You want another +4 to say that? That greedy, son?
that monk drank.
For that feat? Them feats, man.
That monk drank poison and he got poisoned, son.
Yeah, like certain things you should just know. Like, you should just know,
You said the
son.
monk drank
Why
poison.
are you lying?
Not
This
all
nigga
monks
got
are immune to
purity of
poison, man.
body, son.
Unless he took the archetype.
We ain't going that far, nigga. You a
You
monk.
talking about, okay, you did the general.
Like,
The gen pop. Okay, yeah.
Nigga drank poison.
The general monk
Nigga,
would.
You lying. You lying.
Barbarian can't rage. Come on, dog.
Nigga, you lying to me. I got a sense of motive.
Barbarian.
A civilized barbarian.
These are certain things you know.
Urban barbarian.
Just know.
It's like real life, nigga. Like certain shit you just know it ain't true.
It's like, really? You're a sorcerer and you
Like,
need.
a car
You're a
runs on-
sorcerer and you need material
Like, my
components.
car runs-
Right, come on
What the
now.
fuck?
My car runs on water. Nigga,
I know
you
you're
lying.
Pathfinder now. You're not the 3.5 sorcerer
My
anymore.
car runs off Pepsi. Nigga, you lying. Son.
Lying.
I know you lying because it don't run
I'll run it off
Doesn't
possessed.
somebody have a druid here that doesn't like nature? I don't know if it's
Right,
something like that.
like, you gotta do it in full
That's
play.
two different
Like,
things.
metal full
Yeah,
play.
he called me out.
These are my zombie plant servants. Zombie? You're a fucking druid? What the? Alright, something's wrong.
No, but they have a freaking alternative. You can be an urban druid that you don't like nature, yet you're a druid.
Some things are just very far in
You,
between.
you'll be like, what the hell? What?
Very
They are
far.
druid. They're called blight druids. They like to blight nature. Or some shit. Anyway. So your characters. So yeah, and then of course the same name was brought up by Sarah Lynn to Claudius before she was taken away.
Why? I'm a little confused about that.
Just stupid
Why did you
shit.
do that? So I'll give you
I
a
was not gonna help him help her.
clever
I don't
joke that you got. Don't go
She
make
said
it
to
weird.
unearth.
Where you get your spells from, nigga.
Well, she said. Well, she had mentioned to find him if you want to unearth more about the cage
I should
rights.
post that shit on the D&D fucking boys.
It's
nigga. How you a cleric with no dice,
it's this
nigga?
group known as the cage rights that's
Lying, nigga.
that's obvious that your characters now know are behind, have been behind at least almost all the events that's been going on.
I want to make this my ringtone.
Alright.
Think you calling?
Oh, alright. So he knows more about the case, right?
Oh, yeah, better than the phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your characters now, after you've set up, stuff that's been going on at the sanctuary, you phantom steed yourselves back to Cauldron. You meet up with the rest of the group. Now it's a matter of.
Is it daytime or nighttime? I'm thinking it's nighttime.
It was night. It was night with the fire elementals.
Right.
Your character slept. It was morning. Claudius and Zino had left. What did your characters do for that day?
I trained.
'Cause I would have to re-memorize my spells.
I trained, and I trained with it to
Well,
work.
because Claudius and Zino would
Yeah, listen.
they would be back that same day later on. like mid afternoon.
I was at
So that's the next day. I'm preparing combat spells. I'm not just gonna go with the same spells I had from yesterday.
I went to the sanctuary and trained the dwarf. Took a little too rough on him. Taking out my frustration.
Well, that means you would have left with us then when we went there.
Who?
You, Solano would have been with us also then with Simon and Claudia.
Why would I leave? No one's gonna be watching sanctuary while you guys are gone.
What?
No, I remember saying Zalarian has stayed because the MTA wanted to keep him around in case any more magical threats occurred in the city. That's why it was just Zion and Claudius that went back.
Horns comes out of nowhere.
Well, you miss out on a chance, man, to even up the score with Sin
Alright,
City.
let me get.
Oh, prepared spells? This guy said all combat. Oh shit. Yeah, your characters could be re-prepare. Re-prep!
Let me get an extended sense with weakness. Wait till the party get together and cast it. That should last all day.
Wait, a what?
Extended sense weakness. It should be third level spell.
Extended sense weakness.
Yeah.
What book was that in?
Not even this guy heard of that stuff.
I've heard of it, I just don't know where it's from. That's a feat.
Start
I'm not looking
busting
at
out
the feat.
these spells that you don't even know the fuck they do, son.
Is it the Eberron spell? You grant the subject of the spell. Oh, I see it.
Start busting out some shit, nigga. You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Once over the next 24 hours
Yeah.
or 48 hours, you can
Yeah.
automatically confirm a single
Yeah.
critical threat.
Automatic, nigga.
You doing that?
Everybody.
Do you know how many spell slots that is?
Look how much people you get to do it to.
Creature touched. One creature.
Okay.
That's one spell slot for every person.
Okay. But that's 48 hours.
Who has extend spell?
She has extended spell, nigga.
So how many third level how many slots is she using up?
It doesn't matter. She could, if we're doing it, if it lasts 48 hours, she'll regain the slots after she casts the shit.
Oh, that she's doing it like the day before.
She's
So
doing
she'll
it
get
the
her
day
slots
before.
back the next day.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to say, that one day she'll do it on everybody, extend it, and then like the
She
next
has-
day she'll prepare a spell again.
So she has
I see what
three.
he's saying.
So she's missing 3 slots today to do the two
She only
slots.
needs to
2
do it on the-
slots.
She only needs to do it on the melee.
She only needs to do it on the melee.
She only needs to do it on melee.
So then she did it.
She'll do it on fucking.
And she does it today. And she does it on.
The
She can do it today, because the next day Claudia's gonna have to like re-prepare spells
And
anyway.
she does it
so-
on Zionel, Kai,
Zionel.
and Zalarian.
Does that work also on race spells too?
Yeah.
Do it
Yeah,
on
working
Claudius
on
too.
it. Works for
Yeah,
crits,
it
yeah.
said it works for a crit, automatic confirmation.
Do it on Claudius too. Then he got
Claudius
race spells.
ones in
Alright,
there.
I'm doing Claudius.
Orc spells also.
Yo, Claudius, I'm gonna memorize collab thaumaturgy for you. You get immediate freaking what you call it?
Wait, collab? What?
You get immediate meta magics.
Wow, I don't. What's that spell called again? What is
What?
this? What is this shit you pulling out?
Collaborative thaumaturgy.
Yeah, what is this shit coming pulling out your ass?
Yeah, nigga. It's a new day, son. I'm coming for that ass. I got spellcasting.
Yeah, this nigga said
this
it's
guy's
a
serious.
new day, son. Wow, son. Wow, son.
What book is that in anyway? What is
They
this?
don't even know where the book is. They don't know where
Pathfinder
the spell comes from.
Society
Yeah,
Primer.
yeah.
Wow, it's an immediate action.
This nigga Matt said just like this,
What's the name of
nigga.
the spell?
It's immediate action. You can't cast this.
This nigga Matt
What?
was like,
I just was casting. That's how I memorized.
Oh, you prepared it.
damn, well, guess what?
Guess what it does,
Guess what,
Pachada?
Billy? Guess what?
What does it do?
I'll send the link. What the fuck?
It's a good day, but you just got fight, but you just
Solarian, you have a glowing orb. It's permanent. So that's your light source. Kai has one with his blind ass.
Wait, what? What's it called? You
Glowing
need to let
orb.
me know this shit.
Nigga, you gave me all these days where there was no combat. You want no downtime shit? This is downtime shit.
Glowing orb, permanent touch, magical controllable light source. It places a magical light source inside a glass sphere roughly the size of a human fist.
Right, so that's for all the
You
humans.
control the
can't
light
see
level
shit.
generated by the orb by mental command, provided that the orb is within 30 feet of you. The light levels ranges from no light at all to illumination within a 60-foot radius. There is no limit to the number of glowing orbs you present. You can control their light levels independently in concert. If it's smashed, that magic is lost. If you die, it retains its magic. Any character with intelligence wisdom of at least 13 can gain control of an orb simply by touching it.
There you go.
So how many more orbs does she make?
Zalarian needs one because
Get
he
body.
can't see shit.
Damn, son.
Fucking-
Why your dick out, Louis, right now? I think it's out.
Zino's human, he's blind, he can't see shit.
Shit.
Claudius is good.
So Claudius, you
Kai
have
is
a
good. Valenum's good.
you have a
Antifa
glowing
is
orb.
good. So she only needs two of them
Damn,
for two
son.
humans.
This nigga Louis.
No, Kai needs it.
Rebels.
Huh?
Well, no, Kai.
No, Kai got it. According to him, he got.
He's got a magic item that gives him dark vision for an hour. That's it.
If he wants one, I'll get one of them too.
He probably. Well, no, he probably. No, he has that Iron Stone.
Oh, okay, so he's good then.
So then Zalarian has one.
That's probably
Celestial Brilliance lasts 7 days. Can you bring that up for me, please? Dude, we doing economics now, nigga. I'm cast spells and
You
shit.
need a separate page for this shit.
What?
What the heck is Celestial Brilliant?
Oh,
Touch,
fucking
object
cookie.
touch, one day per level. Object touch sheds light brighter than bright sunlight. Channeled directly from the celestial realms.
Yup. Yup.
The light extends to a 120-foot radius.
Mhm.
Creatures with light sensitivity take twice the penalty.
Yup.
Undead take 1d6 damage each round.
Yup. And you can cover that shit up, son. Hold that.
Evil outsiders as well as undead creatures that are especially harmed take 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Brought into magical darkness is temporarily negated, so that the otherwise prevailing light condition, so it just makes it normal.
Yo, this should be a master of light, son. Anything with light, Cynthia got it, son. 7-day spell, Louis. Eat that, son. I walk around. Got that shit in my backpack. I got the sun in my backpack, nigga.
She has it in her. I was gonna say she has it in her haversack, though, right?
Yeah, she gotta have a set. So you can't see it because it's extra dimensional space.
What-
So she take the
what
sun
spell
out,
is that?
all that shit like bang, son. Can't see shit.
What spell is that?
Celestial Brilliance.
Celestial Brilliance.
Pathfinder?
Nah, spell compendium. No, but was it book? Wait. Book of Exalted Deeds.
Mm-hmm. Come on with that, son.
I'm sorry, what was the name of the spell again? Celestial?
Celestial Brilliance. Book of Exalted Deeds.
Cool.
Let me get Grace. I'll memorize that.
All right. These are spells. These spells you're preparing.
These are supposed to be. I already told you the ones that already should be on because they just last
So
fucking
Grace
forever.
is what level?
Grace, I believe, is 3rd level.
Yo, this guy's fully exalted spells, son.
Yeah, trying to counter you, your little dark ass. Fucking shooting your fingertips off at me.
He said.
That's like an imbalance here. I freaking refrain from using dark spell now.
Says
You like
shooting
freaking
your
like throwing
fingertips.
freaking exalted spells like crazy. I should go back to freaking balancing that shit up.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Chill with the darkness.
That's
Give
very,
up your
that's
soul.
very one-sided, son. That's very one-sided.
It's not one-sided. That shit corrupts you. You turn evil, then we gotta deal with you. Son.
Powerful good spells available for shit.
My spells don't change my alignment. There's a difference. I'm already lawful good.
And that is just my spell, as long as I use it sparingly.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on. If you abuse exalted spells, does that mean that you can like shift into like a good alignment?
No, I don't think it works that way.
What?
If you abuse exalted spells, it will shift you good. I don't think it works that way.
If you use good spells?
Yeah, if you keep using exalted spells, it'll change your alignment.
I mean,
Louis will house rule it, but
I would.
the book
Yeah,
doesn't
because
say
you know what
that.
is it? You call freaking
I know. I would have it where it would be subtly influencing your character as it would
makes
an
sense.
evil.
You're
Yeah.
channeling the power of the heavens, but officially,
This guy's like,
The
who's
book
gonna
don't
help
say
me?
that,
The book doesn't say with the other one either, but
But it doesn't. I thought it says it.
I mean, it says it corrupts you, but it should also be the same the other way. I mean, why not? It just doesn't. It doesn't make sense for. I don't know. An evil character would be abhorrent to just be like, I'm gonna all these good spells, these light spells. Like, I don't know. I guess there's probably a certain euphoria casting such spells. I'd have it where I would do that. I would have to house rule that. I'd be like, I wouldn't let an evil character take advantage of all these good spells and not be influenced by no repercussions.
But he is giving up strength. It's like it does strength damage for the sanctified ones.
You can't even cast the sanctified ones.
Yeah, but the corrupt spells also give you a negative also.
I think.
Right?
No, yeah, I think so. I think they could, but.
Look at that spell
Pilfered hand,
man. That
second
shit
level.
causes strength damage also.
Grace is second level.
Grace second level and pilfered hand.
Pilfering hand, yeah.
So,
going crazy.
Watson, you don't want to admit it, Watson, but exalted and corrupted spells, they come from the same theme, son. They both give you strength damage and shit.
They're both on the same
Why they both give you ability damage when you cast them? They weren't meant for morals to be freaking just casting them like that with no repercussions.
Let me get staggering fall.
What are they? You gotta tell me these levels.
Staggering fall is also second level. Let me get local tremor.
What is that?
Second level.
You don't have any slots.
Fuck you.
Unless you're using a third level slot to prepare it.
There's a combo, man.
Are you using a third level slot to prepare it?
Why you gotta hurt me like that, nigga? I want to use a third level slot.
Alright then.
Wait. Let me drop. I like pilfering hand. And I like grace. Grace. You know what? Take off grace. Give me that local tremor, son. I need that combo with staggering fall. Alright, second level done. Third level, let me get that burst of radiance, dog.
Alright.
Are we still gonna use stealth and shit or no? Like, should I prepare a chain of eyes?
I would
charitable impulse.
I would prepare your character's spells for when they set off to Nykareth, the village of Nykareth, yeah.
Yeah, charitable impulse.
No, I mean, but damn it, Samuel's not here. I don't know whether we were gonna have, if we were gonna do stealth or not. Like him scouting and shit. We're not doing that shit no more?
I'm like, we gotta ask Matt, because at one point, I remember him saying he didn't want to do it anymore. And then,
I don't want to scout. I don't want to scout anymore.
Tentatively, I'm gonna put chain of eyes, but if he says that he's not like going on his own no more, then I'll just switch that shit out for another spell.
Louis wants him to do it, but I don't know if he still wants to do it himself.
It's because he's tired of getting bodied when he goes off by himself.
Well, that's why I got chain of eyes, and I'm thinking like this guy.
That's what that's what he's afraid of as a scout is going up. I mean, that's your job though. I mean, that's the risk you take going up ahead.
Oh my God, so he's afraid of being Solid Snake and shit. You know, what the fuck? Don't get caught.
Be a compassionate ally.
That's the freaking repercussion. You got caught, pay the consequence, man.
Pretty much, it's like in the military. Like, all right, go out and scout. And obviously, if your ass don't come back and you're not radio in, then we know something's wrong. Like, you better be good enough not to get caught, pretty much.
Right. Look at those snipers, man, doing those. They like out there on their own, just them and the spotters, man. Better make sure you hit with that one shot. You ain't got enough time for a second shot.
Yeah, I just have a question for you when you get a chance, Louis.
Huh?
If there's a wanted displacement in the town, or anywhere I can find it.
I think you did that. I rolled for it. It wasn't one.
When was this?
Oh no! I think there was one. You didn't have the money.
You didn't do it this time. How much was it?
Oh, Watson, I got road trip this time. So that means anytime we need to rest, we can just freaking rest.
I think it was like.
Yeah.
No, it was
yeah,
like.
So we don't have to like.
It was like 9K or something ridiculous like
I
that.
wouldn't help me bargain. It's a rogue, nigga.
Collaborative thaumaturgy is one level.
Wow, I was saying this is shit on me.
What was it 11K? It was mad high. Like I don't. I don't think he had the money. Even if he bargains, he's not gonna be able to bargain it that low.
I'm gonna have him steal it for me.
Wow.
I'm at the table without letting him know.
You cat it good?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah. I can be neutral, nigga, if you want. I mean, if you let niggas change their deities, nigga, why can't you change my alignment?
Because it has to be a
You know what I'm saying?
it has to be a
house
gradual.
rule, nigga. Where your house
It has to
rules
be a
at?
gradual.
Where's your
thing.
house
I mean,
rules?
if you, I mean,
Where your house rules
you
at?
could go ahead and steal.
Huh?
And the more you keep stealing,
I'll
then
use,
I
nigga,
will
I'll
drop it to chaotic neutral at some
Put
point.
a note. Put a note, nigga.
Put a note.
IOU.
Wow.
Don't worry, you'll be able to get
You have
it
to
back.
bargain with the merchant for that. For IOUs, they do IOUs in the game.
Can
You have
recommend
collaborative thaumaturgy memorized, right? For third level?
Memorize for third level? No, because you took up your third levels. Burst of Radiance and Charitable Impulse. Why are you taking me along and prepare your spells?
Give me take off charitable impulse and put up collaborative thaumaturgy.
Where we going, nigga? We might as well just cancel sessions for next week, son.
Fourth level should be easier. I only got like
Well, no, I'll just go freaking.
We can do the role-playing part
She
today.
did mention that
I know Claudia's wanted a role play with the rest of the party. Dialogue before they even went to Mabu and shit. Because he came upon new information that the party should be aware of.
All right, your characters could do that. I guess. Yeah. So. Well, one thing that Jinya had mentioned was that Alambe would frequently go to Tyget Mispus, who was the proprietor of an antiquity shop on Lava Avenue. Often he would sell art objects that he found on his adventures there. He would sell it there because he's been trying to build up money so he could buy back his ancestral manor that his family once owned. And if anything, if there's any lead on where Alambe would be, Tyget might have a lead. As for Mabu wants you to see you guys at the town of Nayukareth, and in Nayukareth is not too far from Cauldron. It's in the opposite direction from where you would go to. It's the opposite direction of the sanctuary. It's actually closer down.
Nigga, why are you playing this fucking rhythm Murtaugh music, son? That just sound like it's from Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, it is.
Yo, relax, okay?
So your characters meet back up with Claudius and Zino, in which Claudius can tell them what has happened.
All right, he's met up with the group now.
Yeah.
Well, where are we at? Are we like in a secure place to speak or not?
Back at the Bastion of the Discerning Eye, because throughout the day the characters pretty much got their stuff settled.
There's no parishioners or whatever or flux.
No. Jenya, she gives you guys access to more private sanctums inside the church.
All right, gentlemen, we have much to discuss before we choose our next course of action. Yesterday on our way to the sanctuary, Dino and I were interrupted in our travel by none other than Orbius, the beholder we encountered back when we first met, so many months ago. Amongst him, my wife was with him, as I suspected, against his will. She tried to break away from him, but she also been deemed what these lunatics call a Shackled, for whatever diabolical plot they're planning. And I also have more disturbing news, besides the plight of my wife. The dwarf that we rescued not so long ago, Zenith, we were made. He is in their hands as well. On his way back to his clan, they were intercepted, and Zenith is now and Zenith has now been captured by Orbius and his ilk. But another matter concerns me. I always thought this Orbius fellow was the person responsible for everything that's going on in this city. Indeed, he is a major player, but there seems to be people even above him. Have any of you heard of the Patriots? He looks at Kai to see if he heard of them.
Oh, you said the cage rights?
The cage rights, yes.
No. Kai has not heard of the cage rights.
We might have to. It seems that the cage rights might indeed be our true.
Now that you mention it, I am under the wing of one of the guild masters. She has reason to believe that of the 5 guild masters, besides not including herself, she believes that the guild has been compromised as much as the government of the city has as well. She's been working to find out exactly who could be behind it.
Our intelligence was correct when someone might have interfered with us when we were trying to rescue Cena. But this group, this organization, they decided not to interfere, to let us do the work for them. We have been played. We have been done wrong. What good we try to do has been corrupted. These chain ones, I am not familiar with the term. I do not know what do they plan to do with them. And it also has come to my attention that, Lewis, was the Paladin also considered one of the chain ones or no?
No, but he's a pawn in causing instability here.
Who are the so-called chain ones so far? Zenith, that Claudius is aware of. Zenith, Sarlin, his wife.
Zenith, Sarlin, Ahimir.
Ahimir, yes. Ahimir. That's Salarian's master.
The half-elves did mention that, the half-elves are Fario and Felian. They mentioned that, they had tried to foil one of the kidnappings of the cage rights, but had failed in the attempt. They were to try and intercept a ship that was sailing. However, they were duped. They were intercepting the wrong ship. The ship that they were supposed to go after to chase down had confronted another ship with a woman on board by the name of and the woman on board was actually was taken, while the rest of the ship was left to burn down, leaving few, if any, survivors. But the woman they realized that they were targeting was a woman by the name of Arista Boldheart.
Alright, so Claudius also says this as well.
And as Claudius says, Arista Boldheart, as Claudius mentions Arista Boldheart, Zionel recognizes the name instantly because it's the name of the mentor he's been looking for.
Oh man.
And now the mystery of the attack on your ship at sea and her kidnapping has been revealed.
We are at a major disadvantage. The cage rights, they seem to know very well of who we are individually, what motivates us, what is our purpose. Yet we know nothing yet. We know nothing of them. We do not even know what race they are.
Well,
He looks at Kai. Kai, your information gathering talents for your guild. We need it. We need to know who our enemies are.
well, it seems that they know enough about us, our strengths and our weaknesses. As I was on my own, I went to go meet your dear friend that stays at the sanctuary, Claudius. Yes,
I haven't
he
seen him in a while. He just disappeared.
he had me meet with him at a warehouse. He made up some story to get me there, and then thinking that I can trust him, thought he was because he's a friend of yours. I went.
I wouldn't really trust him. We're just members of
Well, my
the gang.
vision. Let me recall. My vision was kind of clouded getting there, but I remember having a conversation with him, and then it was black, and I remember being in a warehouse with him and a man that also wields a black blade.
Black Sin 7. I met him yesterday.
Have you? Well, let's just say the visit that we had, it wasn't pleasant on my end. Apparently, he knew what I'm capable of. He knew my ins and outs. The only thing I know about the man
Claude
is
says under his breath. So he wasn't like that.
indeed he wasn't. So there's somebody out there giving them this information, or they just have somebody really good at gathering themselves. The thing is, if Kai, since you have some of these skills to gather such information as that, you may be able to help us in this case to get whatever information you can on these guys.
If war was alone wasn't already a threat that we cannot take lightly, the fact that he's surrounded by Black Sin 7 and apparently Elthonauts, he is definitely not someone we could just take on directly. At least not at this moment. Firsthand, I saw their abilities. And the fact that they know of all our abilities and we do not know of theirs or their weaknesses, this is our disadvantages. But what worries me more is who are these elusive cage rights that seems to be pulling the strings. We do not know who these people are. And we need to find out soon or it's going to cost us our lives. One last caveat. Before my wife was captured, she did mention that this paladin, the paladin that they mentioned yesterday during the riot, what's his name?
Alambe?
Alambe. Knows, or reportedly knows about the cage rights. If we want to find out more information about them, he will definitely be someone in our best interest to try and pursue. Unless anyone else has any other.
Coincidentally, I've been charged with finding Alambe.
What was that?
Coincidentally, I've been charged with finding Alambe.
Actually, I see. So the stars aligned then. Our mission seems to be the same.
The multiverse works on one big card. I do not find it surprising that our paths have crossed once again.
Well, Kai needs leads, much bigger leads, and we have but one. concerning Alambe. Actually, possibly 2. We should go and meet with this Tyget Mispus. Ask him some questions about Alambe, and from there we should head off to Nyurkareth, to this Redhead Miners Inn, and meet up with Mavu. Mavu's part of a merchant organization known as the Chisel. That much I know. They like to keep themselves and their members secretive. I've heard rumors. Kai has heard rumors that they might be backed by the Rundine, but from my sources, they're actually doing their best to stay away from the Rundine. We don't have to worry about dealing with that organization, which is quite well known to do a number of extortions throughout this region. So then, off to Tyget.
Indeed.
What was your
First
I
level?
don't have.
Her first level is
I have Cynthia's 3rd, 2nd,
and
I don't have her
4th.
first.
Okay, so she has 4 first, right? Give me 1 blessed aim, 1 ray of hope, 1 magic weapon, 1 divine favor. Feather, actually. Keep saying favor.
Divine what?
Divine feather.
Fervor.
For
And then Valenum was what?
limbs were 2 sanctuaries and 1 blade of blood for first level. Second level was blaze blood and blaze blood and martyr's bargain.
Martyr's Bargain?
Mm-hmm.
What is it, 0 levels?
His 0 levels are the same as he has. He doesn't change his 0
What
levels.
is it, stabilize?
No,
Wait, what?
it was
Oh, I know enhanced diplomacy.
enhanced diplomacy, guidance, resistance, and I believe no light.
No light.
No, he only gets 3 0 levels, so that's done.
3. I see 4. No, he gets 4.
He gets 4? I guess I'm looking at the old sheet. So he only gets 3. So yeah, so then enhanced diplomacy.
Alright.
And Cynthia 0 levels. She can get detect magic.
I know read magic too.
Read magic.
In case she finds squirrels.
Guidance.
Yeah, that's it. She only gets 3. Alright.
Actually, summon holy symbol instead of guidance.
In case she uses it.
Disarm sucks.
Disarmed from fucking. Alright, so. Characters. Suit up.
Roll up.
You roll out and you head towards Tyget's shop.
How do I prepare myself to do that?
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's fine. So it's usually the same shit.
When your characters arrive, Tyget recognizes you. He greets you warmly. His elderly smile. I am forever in your debt for saving my shop from the floods.
Who's this, Mambo?
No,
Tiger.
Tiger.
Then you give me that gauntlet I've been asking for, you fuck. Something, nigga.
So the old man looks at you like, my, the youth out of this one.
Yes, it's like my deity, the thunder.
He's not one for pleasantries. He spent most of his life fighting. Not too many time has been spent on diplomacy and etiquette. Forgive him.
As I said, I owe you guys a great debt for helping to stave off the floods that was coming during the season.
You mean stave?
Around here in Findor, we pronounce it as stab.
Yo, man, I'm sorry.
That must be confusing when you're talking about actual staffs.
Yo, what the hell
Fuck
was
you,
this pickup
man.
guy again, man? I'm sorry. I forgot.
Different accent, motherfucker, you like that.
Who was Tigger again? I don't remember.
You guys never really. I mean, well, somebody like Valena would have met Tigget, and Kai. But Tigget's an old. He's a male, elderly, Lightfoot halfling, 120 years old. Old halfling, retired from adventuring for 2 decades. Owns a small but well-stocked antiquity shop on Lava Avenue called Tiget's Old Things. He specializes in non-magical art objects gathered from across the known world. He's known to have excellent commercial contacts in the capital city of Thindol, and he frequently buys old documents and art objects from local adventurers. His best customers include the Lord Mayor himself and many nobles in Calden. His shop is a 2-story structure with a small flat on the upper floor and a well-organized business area on the lower.
Does he sell a lot of alchemical items?
Not a lot. He specializes in non-magical art objects, so he has a lot of art objects.
Like sleeping gas and tanglefoot.
Oh no, he doesn't sell such things.
Just curious to see if one of you bought it there.
This guy's like, who in town is selling this shit?
Actually, it's good detective. It's a good way to start.
Exactly.
That's gonna be a potential role play. I'm gonna follow that shit through later on.
Tigget, he shares the place with a rather elderly, just as elderly and lazy creature, a canine creature known as a blink dog. His name is Lepook. Lepook, as a blink dog, is obviously quite, extremely intelligent. They're as intelligent as a human being, pretty much. So they understand common. You can't speak it.
Oh shit! I want a puppy.
But Lepook has been known to have agreed to. Lepook had agreed to spend his old age with his civilized friend, Tigget, and he keeps watch on the shop and on Tigget as well. He's also known to act as the halfling's conscience when greed starts to rear up. Blink dogs are very noble, extremely noble creatures. Lawful good.
Nice.
The main shop itself contains an impressive assortment of less valuable antiquities, mostly vases, statuettes, small furniture, and tapestries. Ticket keeps most of his precious wares not on the not in that area. Keeps them in the basement. Apart from the occasional trip to the Koi Nixie for a frugal meal, he likes to spend his time.
Why gotta be a frugal meal, son?
Frugal. He likes to spend his free time writing his memoir and casting diminutive plaster replicas of Cauldron's monuments, such as Town Hall, the Cathedral of Jurgle, the Lakeside Pavilion, etc. And he likes to, he'll sell the replicas in his shop for one gold piece each. there he is. As for the Blink Dog, you didn't see Lepook anywhere, and then suddenly Lepook instantly appears. He appears by Valenum's side. And sniffs him.
Blink dog,
Huh?
It's a teleporting ass blink dog.
And he starts to sniff Valenum.
Roy kicks in dick.
He's like, come on in. Come on in.
Nigga don't take that serious.
Would any of you like a cup of tea?
Nigga don't take that serious before when I said, who the fuck's my gauntlet? He take that.
I'll have some tea.
Go ahead, continue.
Wait, what did you say? I missed it.
No,
I'll have some tea.
No, alright.
I don't want any tea. I don't know if it's poison in that. I ain't a paladin, nigga.
You mean a monk?
It's the realms, nigga. What the fuck you doing? A paladin also. He got high ass weight.
You trying to say that Blink Dog is probably a hellhound in disguise?
This guy, for real.
These holy knights are like following a plague, nigga. They were trying to hunt down a necromancer, and they went to this guy that was mad peaceful and shit, son. And then when they just started drinking, they felt mad at home. They just got poisoned, son.
Yeah, it was like that. Well, he invites you guys into his office, which is neatly fitted out with fine human-sized mahogany furnishings. He's like, so what could I do for you guys? Anything here that I own that interests you? And you're interested in purchasing something?
Why are we here? Besides drinking tea like Kermit the Frog. That's what Frog is
a
doing.
lead.
So why are we here?
A
And then
lead.
take a sip of tea.
It's a. Alambe likes to come here and sell things, so it's a lead on where he could be, where he might possibly be located.
Oh, all right.
The problem is that his challenge. His challenge has been until he takes. Despite the fact that the mayor had said, "Oh, his challenge is null and void because he's possessed by demons," a lot of the people don't really agree to that,
Oh, thank you. They shouldn't.
and they feel that the challenge is still in place, but Alambe hasn't shown up. He's not around. So, why would somebody make a challenge but not appear? And it's and the fact that he's not around to take back the challenge is causing a stir. So on top of trying to find the lead on Alambe, there's also Mavu to talk to as well. So Jenya had mentioned that he goes to Tigit a lot, and that there might be a lead there as to where he's been. For any savvy characters with that, that's good with looking for clues amongst the objects that he's sold to Tigit. So yeah, that's what Tigit asks. He's like, he's often, he gives tea, gives some warm tea to anybody that wanted some, and had asked, so what could I do for you? Gentlemen and lady.
Well, we came seeking information.
Oh, about what?
Well, we're looking for, how should I put this? I think it's quite ridiculous to think that a paladin's possessed. But I think you know the individual that we're looking for when I mentioned this to you.
This guy.
It's true, son.
Paladin. Oh,
We're looking for Alambe.
yes. Alambe Jersival. He goes, yeah. Oh man, he's one of my best customers. And a great friend as well. Well, let's see. As far as I know he teaves 1/10 of his earnings to the Church of Helm, and he puts the rest aside for some purpose. I didn't bother prying. Whenever he found objects on his journeys, he would come here and sell them. Let's see. Let me go to my register. I'll get a record of all the acquisitions. I'll be able to track down everything that he's bought within the last month.
Thank you. That would be much appreciated.
So some time goes by. Ticket's going through his stuff, looking around. He starts grabbing all the objects that that Alambe had sold to him, and he hands him all. He puts him on an empty table for you guys to look at, and he shrugs. He goes, "I know he found them in the region. I have exactly no idea where any of them originally came from, but here they are." So, the objects that he shows you is, you notice that there's a volcanic gosling. Seems to be a life-size statuette of a small goose carved in deep gray, polished basalt. Of course, your characters are free to roll.
It's not my jurisdiction.
Yeah, I know. To roll either history or appraise checks or even local.
History, appraise check, or local?
I can do knowledge local.
For the objects.
I could do local or appraise.
I'll let you do local.
We'll do local.
I'll let him do local.
Alright. Alright, he rolled already. We got a 24.
Alright. Claudius is was it for the local? Okay. Claudius is.
And I'm gonna do, why not? Since he has multiple skills, might as well take advantage of it. He'll do an appraise as well.
Alright.
Okay, that didn't work that well. And what was the other one? History? Wait, history? I don't think he's trained on that.
You've appraised it's about 250 gold piece value statuette, weighs about 8 pounds. From what your character knows, thanks to his all the people he's talked to and his studies of the region and its local traditions and whatnot. One of the 12. This is one of 12 volcanic goslings that was created by the heroine Tilmida about 8 centuries ago. There's a legend that Tilmida had set the foundation stone of Cauldron City Hall, and that she's a descendant of the legendary Surabos spellmason, the original founder of the city, and that she carved a set of these statuettes because she was deeply moved by the sudden flight of a flock of ducks over the lake, and decided to immortalize the moment.
This bitch was deeply moved by ducks. Damn, son, she's easily moved.
Over the lake.
Was regular ducks? Was not even celestial ducks?
Over the lake.
You was some regular ass ducks.
Local Findle. Gray shine ducks.
Okay.
Gray shine
I'm
ducks.
just saying, we live in a fantasy realm, and she moved by regular ducks, dog. Like regular
They ain't
ducks.
regular ducks. It's all different species of creatures on the freaking planet.
Were they dire ducks, nigga? Give me some sort of template. Let me.
Gray shine ducks. They were shiny gray ducks. They looked sleek. They looked metallic.
Axiomatic ducks.
They looked like axiomatic ducks.
Okay, I can rock with that. So axiomatic ducks.
They weren't axiomatic. They would look. They could look like.
So they were regular ducks, nigga.
Yeah, people can be turned on by regular ducks.
This bitch is simple, son.
Simple. Anyway.
Damn, son. Your body, son.
Hello?
I'm having the baby.
That's her call.
I'm having
Shit, you really is having the baby.
I'm having the baby.
Yo, look, we get free levels since you having a kid, dog.
For real. What's good, nigga? They'll be fine on that, son. Give me that level, nigga. Give me that baby level. Damn, what the fuck, nigga? Dragon Knight had like nowhere fighting Hope. No, it's a bad fight, son. You know who would really win. If Dragon Knight wins, I would never watch this shit again. You know that's just bullshit. Hope will probably break the arm, nigga. No problem.
That's not even Juggernaut. That's Hulk with the that's Colossus with the Juggernaut stone.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it happened in the comics.
Oh, that's fucking gnarly, then. Yeah. That's probably, isn't that good? Isn't it better than?
Yeah, he's better than Colossus with Juggernaut's powers.
He still got the turn of the diamond and shit? No.
Yeah, he still turns to steel, but he's big as fuck on top of that.
It's pretty gnarly. I mean, he's still gonna be the whole nigga, but that X-Men Juggernaut has him. We shit on that nigga. He should be way
This is
better.
not one I want to see though. You know what I want to see.
Yeah, I know the ones that we did. They were. I can't talk.
It's like movies.
Yeah, the one they were fighting before. The other shit.
It's just like too slow and annoying for me. It's not choreographed.
Yeah, they just fighting.
I think there was one with Ryu versus Scorpion.
Yeah.
There we go.
Death battle? No. I haven't done them death battles, nigga. There's probably mad death battles by now. It has to be.
It was like a movie. Here we go. Ryu versus Scorpion. Yeah. This shit was mad good. I remember seeing
Turn that
this.
shit up. They have like good music too.
Yeah, but I'm fat pissing with you.
Not now. He's upstairs.
Yeah, we turn the mic on, so feedback, I think.
What the fuck?
Ducks.
Last dogs.
Alright, the next one appears to be it's been titled The Knight in Brown. It looks to be a painting of a standing knight in brown robes, about 20 inches by 35 inches in the frame, oil on wood. It appears the knight carries a bastard sword at his side and leans on a decorative sill. On the sill sits a horned helmet, thought to be the portrait of a descendant of Kenshuth.
Ken Sooth? It's kind of close to Kasuth.
Kenshuth. That's the guy that Delaney dressed in.
Oh, okay. That's how you pronounce it. That's right.
Kenshuth.
Ken Sooth. I still have his bracelets.
You're trying to collect his set.
Yeah.
Well, the man in the portrait is apparently a descendant of Kenshuth. He was the bailiff of a distant town from Cauldron. The portrait is signed AA on the lower right corner. Another one appears to be a baboon mask. Gold-plated, dark-wood mask of an unknown baboon-like divinity. Apparently once worshipped in the jungles west of Cauldron.
Yeah, we had that freaking bamboo.
Religion?
Where bamboo dude we just beat up
Is
before.
were baboon a religion?
I don't know, man. That baboon shit. The only baboon nigga I know about is evil.
Yep, that were baboon we killed, son.
Mm-hmm.
And his tribe of were baboons. That dude freaking that cleric. Isn't that cleric of Helm Master?
Nah, this is an abyssal lord. That nigga's like fucking
10 levels of Dark Paladin possessed.
Whoa.
one nigga.
Damn, Valena. Cynthia now?
Cynthia rolls. Cynthia got an 11 plus 14.
She has plus 14?
Yeah.
Well, Cynthia recognizes it. Cynthia knows that the baboon mask portrays the was used long ago to portray ones who worship to the a deity known as, at least in the parts of the jungles of Chult, as Saraslan. But she realizes that the deity, from her studies, was not a new deity or some strange rare baboon cult deity. It was actually a front for the worship of the demon prince Demogorgon.
That's what I was saying, Demogorgon. I was saying that out of character though. That's the only baboon. Ah, see, man.
Legend holds that scions of Saraslan still haunt the region, and that they have been cursed with lycanthropy. Whether Tongue Eater was one such scion is left for your characters to decide.
I wanted to convert all my levels and baggage to turn myself into a scion. That's how really anti-magic feels, nigga. That's how I feel like it's becoming.
Scion? No, not that kind of scion.
No, but I want to be a scion though. Even though before, I want to be a scion.
Scion with an S.
No, I want to be a scion.
Oh, you want to be a scion?
Yeah, I think what just convert right now. So.
He said I'm going to convert all my magazines to scion. Get the fuck out of here.
What can I say?
The god of the lake.
Kai does it all the time.
You see a bust of a fish-like monster's head, finely carved in pink marble. The neck bears signs of damage and was probably severed from an actual statue of a fish-like creature.
Would that block him? Maybe it would have been this. Did you meet that anything?
Yeah, what was that?
Anyway, working in the background side.
What was it? Oh, the head. Nobody has any history checks?
Nope.
Cynthia?
I don't got history.
Don't forget, she's freaking trained in everything.
She's trying every goddamn thing. 18, nigga.
Oh, she knows the history of that shit. Knowledge, any trained. What'd you get? 18?
18.
She got 27. She recognizes that the head dates back to a time well before the first settlers reached Cauldron. She notes the fact that the bust looks quite similar to pictures of the supposed Crater Lake monster that everyone keeps talking about, that lives in the lake. And it's got the same appearance as the creature that's so prominent at the Drunken Morkoth Inn. So yeah, it does look like a Morkoth. Which I mean, if it dates back to before the founding of the city, makes people wonder. Really, is the monster true? Zolarian has swam in it several dozen times in his training. So and nothing's happened to him. It was only, like I said, there's been only one guy that apparently seen it and was attacked by it, and still had the tooth lodged in his gut, has a scar from it, and he kept the tooth.
That monster's tooth. Must be pussy in there.
The final object seems to be a hegemonic plate.
A what?
A hegemonic. Hegemonic. I don't even know what that means.
Hegemon.
Hegemonic.
Shame zone.
It means ruling or dominant in a political or social context.
Mostly male.
It's a plate. A regular plate of silver etched with odd figures and ciphers. The plate is about 6 inches by 8 inches. Seems to be a crude map and a few notes written in giants, the giant language. So it's using Deathic runes.
I know giant.
And they're scratched into the opposite side of the plate,
I'm pretty sure I know giant.
which would be smooth otherwise. These scratch notes seem to be quite recent, but the plate itself has a definite aura of ancient weight about it.
Ori's nuts. I know giant.
As for the odd figures and ciphers on the main face of the plate, your characters can use either if you have comprehend languages, you could use that. You could do a linguistics check or whatever you want to try and decipher the runes.
Doesn't Kai has comprehend language?
That nigga's ass, nigga. He ain't none. Look how that nigga got daddies.
If he doesn't, Claudius does. He has that as part of his beguilement.
Kai does have a scroll.
Oh, I know Orc and Goblin. Never mind. I thought giant.
Or if it's a scroll,
Yeah,
Claudius will just cast a spell then.
Alright, Claudius, you cast a spell, you place your hand upon the plate, and it reveals that the ones who wrote it were an ancient society of powerful spellcasting creatures. Give me a knowledge nature check.
Nature, okay.
Anybody gonna do it, or does Cynthia gotta go and train on it?
33.
That's good.
Claudius finds this extremely fascinating because he remembers from his studies and research, and this is definitely this plate. It possesses a summarization of experiments performed within the region ages ago from this ancient society of powerful spellcasting creatures easily identified by their 6 arms and their humanoid figures,
That's what I had to say.
known as spellweavers. Watson's favorite.
Spellweavers.
Them touch spells, son.
From the looks of it, it seems the spellweaver's leader is depicted on the right side of the plate. Seems to be holding something above his head. Some kind of object, something mirror-like. A string of ciphers under the depiction of the object that he holds represent numbers. The numbers, as Claudius deciphers, were in order: 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and 3. The 6 numbers obviously don't seem to mean anything to you at the currently.
Claudius commits it to memory. For any future reference he might need.
As for the left side of the plate, there seems to be 3 scenes depicted. At least the 3 scenes, Claudius figured out easily that they should be read from bottom to top. And the bottom scene depicts large humanoid creatures. Most likely, it appears to be giants.
Dude, giants are fucking spellweavers. That's just like
The giants, known local giants in this region. In the mountains. Well, on the ground, sometimes on the ground, definitely cave giants. There's also jungle giants in the jungles of Chult. Fire giants there are some tribes of fire giants in the region as well. They see the plate doesn't depict what race of giants, but definitely giants. Um, it depicts them as slaves to the spellweavers, toiling to build what appears to be some sort of installation of a magical device that would allow planar travel.
Mm.
Oh snap!
Mm.
The next scene depicts the same giants, seemingly empowered by some kind of magical drought that granted great strength to aid in their work. And the topmost scene shows the installation in its completed glory. And of course, as I've mentioned before, the opposite side of the plate on the other side, there's a recent carving which shows which seems to show the way from, and it's written in giant, crudely. So it appears some giant might have written on the back of this a pathway from his home to what appears to be some sort of as it seems to be described, some strange ruins that the giant couldn't make any sense of. It obviously got into Alambe's hands, meaning most likely Alambe had to fight and slay the giant that possessed it. Completely meaningless to the paladin, he came back and he sold it to Tigget. Somebody roll a...
What's it? Roll what?
According to the map, are you watching? You're an idiot. Let me show your party the actual. Where are my handouts? I need my handouts. What's that?
What?
He said, something.
Pussy.
This guy said, pussy.
I'm dead serious.
Fuck you. Come on. Scroll down, you piece of shit.
Tip, you want to get dunked out. That's what that means.
Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. Alright. I can actually get you guys a very close-up image of the plates. The plate, I should say. The plate. Of course, it's Shackled City. City of Shackles. Alright. Upload. Dungeons and Dragons files, quests, and Shackled City. And here it is. Oh, this is obviously.
What are they? They're like metal plates?
It's one metal plate, and that's the front and the back.
Cool.
And
Oh,
on the back, you can read the words, and you can see the.
shit looks Egyptian.
Zoom in on it, you can see the words. obviously they're not written in English. They're written in giant runes, but that's the translation. River, headless demon, home. So obviously the home of the giant that wrote it. There's no, well, erase null path. There's no nulls in that region. I haven't forgotten Realmsify the adventure path. And then it says round cave, and then it says, and it leads to the ruins. Which says,
I heard you.
which says Vatprax's voice. Anybody with local checks, you can let me get some rolls.
Nope.
How many? One?
Just one.
Local? Alright.
Knowledge local.
Get 'em from me, brother.
That means Claudius, you, Kai as well.
I was like, Claudius take it, man. He has the higher intelligence bonus.
Well, in case he
26.
doesn't pass.
I was 8 other than. In fact, he'll get a double 8. He'll get one from me and I'll get one from Cynthia. I rolled a 10 on the 8 for Valena and a 16 on the 8 for Cynthia.
Oh, we'll do Kai's. Damn. In a collaborative effort to decipher the geographic locations and of where this giant could have lived and what he was trying to write, you were able to discern, and you were able to discern that where it says headless demon, that there is a statue of a headless demon said to stand on the banks of the river to the southwest of Cauldron. And Tyget goes, well, here they are. I'm glad you guys had a look over it. Did you interested in purchasing any of these?
No, thank you.
Like,
Colonus committed every minute detail into memory, son. He is not spending money on that shit. That's like an antiquity artifact. It probably costs mad money, too. Unless y'all want to buy it. Claudia didn't buy
I got
it.
no dough for that.
What is it?
he's like, are you guys sure? I mean,
What is it?
Lepook here has to eat and all. I mean,
What is it?
So,
he's asking the object that he showed everyone. He was wondering if anybody was that Alambe had sold to him. So you guys should get clues as to where he might be or has been. This appears to be the most recent clue.
I'll make you a bargain, dear Fred, since you've been very helpful. He tells him in halfling. We'll rescue this paladin, and he better damn well compensate you. They are honorable people after all, though. He could pay his debt to us to you. And then Claudius chuckles, and then he just like steps back.
Tyget nods. He's like, oh, I understand.
Claudius mad greedy,
Can't
son.
make an honest living around
See
here.
what happened was this nigga Larry was here. Nigga Larry put him on a sleight of hand check / bluff check.
And then that blink dog would have fucked.
Yeah, right, nigga. I would have bluffed the shit out of that fucking dog, son. Like, bluff, sleight of hand, nigga. Switch the powers. Give me that.
That blink dog's a scion, level 10.
This nigga Louis be fucking fishing, son. He trying to yoke
Larif. Yo, he tried to yoke Larif so hard. This nigga, we walked into a tavern, son. This nigga, he had like a noble in there with his ring on. I was like, I want it. This nigga's like, nah, you can't get it. He got magical device on it to protect it. I'm like, how the fuck do you think got magical device on it, son? Like, was trying to yoke me so hard, son. Nigga would not let me grab this ring off this fucking merchant, son. Oh, it was like some noble or some shit. Would not let me grab this ring, son. Dude, oh, Dean, because you know my sleight of hand is godlike. That's why. So, I got bumped into the dude and everything. This nigga Louis like, nah, man, you got caught. I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no way, son. I rolled like a 40, son, on my sleight of hand check, son. Nigga be lying, son.
Larif was walking through the city and he looked to find his daggers. They were gone.
lying, son.
Man, what if that happens?
They already hit it on
Then
you.
I bet you Larif would be like, Lewis, let me find a bunch of things to protect my daggers from being stolen, just like the.
Nigga, they hit it on me, son.
They're hidden.
Mhm.
They're hidden on you.
Mhm.
They took your rings gone.
Yeah, I have all my shit, nigga.
You hid all your shit.
Yep, I have disguise too, nigga. I ain't just. I can't just.
You went to bed and you hung your cloak up on a rack.
Nope,
you
I'm
woke
disguised.
up.
I'm disguised, nigga.
You in disguise.
Can't do it.
Nobody knows you wear a ring.
Nope, no one knows who I am, son.
He wears a glove. He wears a glove over his
You
ring.
better disguise yourself as a peasant. Like, oh, he has nothing on him.
Yep.
Somebody got true seeing on.
See, lying, son. Yeah, niggas walking around the city with true scenes looking around. They're like, oh, that nigga's lying. He's lying. Oh, and he's lying too.
True seeing doesn't see past mundane disguise check though.
No, that's true. You're right. If he's doing a mundane
disguise
disguise,
check.
yeah.
Yeah, you could have true seeing all you want, son. You still be like.
Paint the ring to look like a big knuckle on his finger. Like, that's
Why
not a
not
ring. That's just an overgrown knuckle right there.
Put a cheap pair of gloves over it, so people don't see your ring.
Yeah, for real. Okay. So then, your characters head out. He's like, all right. Kai's like, so to Nykurith. Nyurketh. What was it? Nyurketh. Yeah, it was it. To Nyurketh we go, my friends.
We're leaving on tomorrow, or we're leaving today?
It's probably best for your characters to leave the next day because it is late afternoon.
Yep, and we need to prepare spells and shit.
I'm already set game, set match for mine, son.
Cynthia needs to prepare spells too, because today she casted those 24-hour spells, so she can regain her level 2 slots back.
No, yeah, today was she supposed to do that.
Right, so that means we should leave the next day, so we all can be fresh.
Right.
I'm down with that. Better to leave prepared than half-ass and then have to retreat.
Mm-hmm. So you got so they got 24 hours left on theirs. You got 24 left on yours. Cause you'll need to extend the first batch, so it can last long enough for today.
Claudius could help you extend some of them too, since we weren't leaving that same day also.
Oh,
because he has
a rod.
He had 3 charges per day, so he would have loaned it to her in case she needed it or whatever.
Perfect.
Let's see.
Oh, we gotta, before this day is over, I guess we should also go see that Malvu guy we're supposed to see as well. The merchant.
Well, that's why the group's going to Nyurketh, because that's where he said to meet him.
Yeah, by the time we spend all this role-playing stuff, it'll be like very late anyway, so better off leaving the next day.
So your character.
That rope trick, son. Rope trick.
Cauldron. That's stupid. All right.
Was that Twitch?
Ricky's watching on his iPhone.
Oh, you can watch us on a phone?
Yeah, there's a Twitch app.
You don't have this is up Facebook.
That's off Facebook? It actually plays?
I didn't know it was doing right before.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I need to get that app so if one day I can't make sessions, so I fucking send you guys.
That's what Matt Samuel was trying to do with his I guess with that laptop thing that he has. He was trying to watch on Twitch while he was stuck at work.
I gotta look into that. I'm trying to download the app right now. Actually.
Yeah, there's a Twitch app. That's off Facebook. It actually plays. It was like that's like a 30-second delay. He said.
Sorry.
All right, so it's southwest or east, I should say, southeast.
The merchant or not?
The town of Nyurketh. It's a mining town.
We going there now? I thought we were gonna see the merchant first.
That's where he's at. That's where
Oh.
he escaped and said, "Meet me there." That's where he.
Right.
That's where he ran off to. He's not staying in college.
Yeah. I was gonna. Okay, that makes sense.
The headquarters of the Chisel organization is over there. In fact.
Nice.
So he went back to his people. Like, listen.
They're trying to shaft me.
It's
Broad daylight. Can't play that game no more. Trying to take over.
It's about 20 miles away. So the party. Let me see on foot.
Are we
Who's got
traveling
the-
right now?
Well, your character's got your horses though, right? You managed to.
Yeah, we got the.
That's right.
We
You
got
kept
the
your
epic
horse.
horses. Valenium got us.
You managed to.
70 foot movement.
Are we traveling
Oh
right now?
shit! It was 70-foot movement. Those are those.
Hell yeah.
We traveling?
70 foot movement.
Well,
Are we traveling right now?
yeah. So your your characters travel.
Overworld music.
Yeah, for real. You leave the city of Cauldron and into the lands of Thindal, the lands of the winding rivers. This is a wetland. Most of it, anyway.
It's a moist land.
It's a moist land. Full of tropical groves, and it's a place that obviously there's a reason why not a lot of people very few people travel this region on mounts. Mounts are almost unheard of. Your group is a rare group that travels like this.
Well, it's very treacherous to use mounts.
Yeah, I read
Oh, people just pull.
I read the region, and it just says mounts are rarely used in Thindal. Most people travel on foot, or
So how do they transport goods?
they travel on foot or with the rivers.
How do they transport goods?
The rivers
Oh,
or caravans.
on top of a volcano? The lava flow?
That fucking nice.
Now here, hold on, let me
I think that long ass ponytail.
We got a freaking knight in our party. What's a knight without a horse? That shit just doesn't make no sense. We gotta have a freaking horse. Or
there
a
you
knight
go.
at least.
There's the that purple spot right there is where Cauldron is at.
I
Now,
don't see no river around there.
oh, there's rivers right here. All this is Thindal right here. The River Tichin, the River Salbe, and you gotta think how many tributaries there are as well. Yeah, the land is known. The land is actually known as the land of winding rivers. But down here, no, right here is where. Is this grabbing the map by accident? Oh, man. There we go. Is
Getting too old for this race.
Man, stupid. To the southeast of Cauldron, right here is where Nayukreth is located. Who's got Iron Man's weapon?
Your mother.
Your mother? Overland.
That's my handshake, nigga.
I think your characters can get there. What is it? 1 hour of travel with 50 feet speed. 50 because of the weight. But don't forget these mountains. They may be moving 70 feet, but their speed drops because of the weight they're carrying. The night, son.
Well, good thing they're exceptional mounts.
I ain't
That
carrying
means they're
that
moving at 20.
50-foot speed fucking mounts now. You ain't carrying that much. You're wearing full plate. And plus your original weight, plus your other rest of your gear. Your fucking 20 vials. Look like a goddamn Christmas tree.
This dude's hitting hard, son.
All these vials, bottled lightning and acid all over it. A fucking giant could just be like, just break
All it would do is activate
Sunder-
that shit so he
Sunder-
would take all the damage. He would help you
That's
out.
why Valenum's walking around like that. Huh?
Yeah.
He's like, go ahead, sunder it.
Go ahead,
You're
do
doing
it.
me a favor.
Do it and make it quick, nigga.
5 miles an hour. So your carriage can get there in half a day, actually.
Half a day.
Anyway, back to what I was doing.
Oh wait, maybe a little less than, maybe a little more than that.
Why does it take an hour to run 5 miles? I could run that shit. Well, I don't know.
No, it's 20.
I used to ride a bicycle
The town's 20 miles away.
Oh, 20 miles.
20 miles. The mounts are moving at 50 feet speed. Plus, you're traveling through mountainous area. At least
they were like 5 miles away.
you're traveling through a little bit of a mountainous area before you reach the hills.
Oh, so you have to slow down and stuff.
So it's even slower. So yeah, I'd say 6 hours. It's about a 6-7 hour journey. It would take almost an entire 8 hour, close to an 8 hour travel, which is a normal day's worth of travel.
Should we just go there the next day?
That's what I said. It's late afternoon.
And we're leaving the next day.
So I say your characters could leave the next day. So
A lot of shit will happen in 7 hours, man. You'll get ambushed by these giants or some shit like that. Fuck that shit. We're freaking resting.
Characters rest and you wake up, you eat and you prepare your magic, you perform your exercises, you pray to your gods, and then you and then you set off. Fucking got the music playing and then plan your journey out. In about 6.5, maybe 7 hours, you reach the town of Nyuketh. That was the description of the place. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, it's a village, a mining village. It was it's said to be the first human settlement in the area. Founded centuries ago, it was one time a much larger settlement, but it never fully recovered from the demon Nabtha Taron's assault so long ago. Sits in a narrow strip of flat ground between a cliff and an immense quarry of red pebble gravel. To the west of the village, a prodigious line of fortifications known as the Basalt Bastions protect the land. They have massive walls, unguarded and draped with vines. These fortifications, as impressive as a cauldron's outer walls, tower over the village itself. They were built ages ago by Suruba spellmasons' powerful spells within a single week to aid in the defense of Nyurkrith against the denizens of the Demon Scar. Today, Nyurkrith is a farming and mining village. The old stonemason district where Surba Spellmason himself had once dwelt, is visibly depopulated and most of its buildings lie empty and in ruin. Over the decades, most of Nyarlathotep's masons had left to go and work in Cauldron. The authority figure is Mayor Sinsna Byrne, female Tashalan human. So your characters reach here and you start to head to your location, the Redhead Miners Inn. It's a 2-story inn. From the looks of it, from Claudius's experience, it can easily accommodate up to 30 guests. Contains a large shop as well that caters specifically to adventurers and explorers. Has a large common room on the first floor, where villagers often come to have a drink before sunset. The innkeeper is a big, smiling Chultan man who keeps his long red dreads tied in a ponytail. He's also local knowledges. Give you some local knowledges. Hence the Redhead Miners Inn.
Alright, 24.
16 for Cynthia.
Was that another?
The name of the innkeeper is Miki Ma.
Mickey Mouse?
Miki Ma.
Oh,
Miki Ma. No, Miki Ma. No, Mikima.
sounds oriental.
Mikima? I guess.
What?
Mikima. Mikima is a member of the Chisel. And as you also there seems to be a man in his mid-30s, Chultan man, quietly plucking the strings of a lute in the corner of the common room. The man is rather short, wears a fine blue robe and polished knee-high boots. When he sees your characters walk in, he calls out to you. What combined with water, sand, and lime?
What?
What combined with water, sand, and lime? Of course, Kai steps forward, because he only told us to Kai.
Too long because I was about to stab him right in the chest. Walk right past
This guy's like, what?
My blade.
I would have been like, your life. Keep your nigga off my blade, son.
Kai calls out,
Peace.
well, in his disguise as Broderick. The answer to that is easy. It is mortar. The musician nods in satisfaction.
Knock on the wall, secret passage.
Comes over to you. I am Ikaim. Also known as, around here, and he bows, the honest minstrel. I am a member of the Chisel, just like Mavu. He told me to be expecting you. He said chiseled. He said chiseled. Our organization has heard of you guys, of course, from your growing fame. The foreman has asked me to invite you all to a private meeting.
The name of your foreman being?
He said, the name of your foreman being? What is the name? Tell me. What is the name of the foreman?
Making sure we're on the same
He
page.
is simply known as the foreman. Not damn, they don't got his name in here.
It's not Mavu then?
No, it's not Mabu.
Babuye?
No, he said Mabu Ted told him to expect you guys, but he mentions it mentions somebody else, somebody known as the foreman, to ask to see you guys, to invite you guys to a private meeting. He's like, you've arrived just in time because this meeting is also involving colleagues of mine. It's been scheduled to take place soon. Mabu will be there. We have also invited Alambe Jerseval.
This is like the Reeve Corporation from like
Attack on Titan. The Reeve
Oh,
Corporation.
shit, those
Oh shit! The spoilers. You got the internet, nigga. Go fucking read the manga.
Damn, son. Fuck me, right?
Y'all niggas already.
I just said
I told you to read the manga,
Oh,
man.
You
Long
come to
ago.
Louis'
I
house
told you to
and
read the
Come to
manga.
Louis' house and spoil some shit. And they Shelly's up,
Oh,
and I don't want to
Nah,
hear
son.
it.
Nah,
the
this is-
manga is worth
Fuck
reading.
you,
It's
man.
one of the best. Like
I'll come in here and blurt the
the
real shit
painting
tomorrow.
is so
nigga,
like
trust
I
me.
love the freaking drawing.
can't do that anymore.
I'm like, oh yeah, Baruto nigga? You know
Oh, Boruto.
Baruto's son? Yeah, I'll see if I'm right now while she sleeps so she can hear it. Huh?
What happened to Zydo? It was fucking disappeared.
Baruto got 2 kids,
Is he there?
2 kids with
I don't see
Baruto?
it. I don't know. The new a few days ago, the new manga came out for Attack on Titan. For those that read it,
Oh, I saw that.
it's like a month ago. Oh, you read it already?
Yeah.
Me too.
They announced.
Oh, so
They announced the.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk, Louis. Then if you're up to date,
Yeah, I
man.
know.
We gotta talk.
They announced the second season is in production.
I'm glad. I mean, because so far everything is so freaking epic. Like every freaking. Oh my god, man! I'm not
Yeah,
even
there's
talking
a
about
lot
it.
of shit.
Yeah, can we
going
not
on.
talk about it? Thank you.
Thank
Dying right now.
I love this guy Irwin though, man. I love that guy's freaking drive, Irwin, man.
So
epic.
he motions over towards a doorway. If you would follow me.
I'll follow him first.
Ching, ching,
I'm
ching.
last, nigga. I ain't following next.
He's out.
Wise
He's
choice.
I'm last.
Wise choice.
It leads into a room in the basement of the inn, where the room is silent and comfortable with a great oak table in the middle. On the chamber's walls, beautiful frescoes depict the glorious moments of Suruba Spellmation's life. Look at Matt's face, like, what? From around the room, it appears in succession Suruba's arrival near at the foot of a dormant volcano, recognizable as where Cauldron is at. Next, there seems to be an encounter of Suruba and a sword-wielding angel, in which the angel gives Suruba a glowing quarterstaff. History check. Cynthia?
I don't got history. Corey's don't have that shit.
3.
Damn. She's intrigued by the angel, but doesn't know who the angel is exactly.
I could do it on train. I could do it on train check. That's an automatic 10 for me, obviously, because of my intelligence.
Oh, the 10. I mean, it's an angel. The character doesn't know.
All right, that's it.
That's it.
Nah, if it was like if it was on the opposite plane, he would know. Diabolical planes and shit.
Then
Nah,
then it continues on.
Hold on,
Shows,
hold on. If it's an angel, I can't do a planes check.
oh, to see what kind of angel it could have been. It
Yeah.
appear,
I don't know if it's helpful or not.
you could roll that.
All right, I'll do that.
Damn, son, that broccoli.
31.
Need a 31.
I guess when Antonio bounced, that noise disappeared also. It was like a lot of noise.
No, there was a lot of noise.
I feel bad because sometimes I have to mute his stuff. I'm always paying attention to his mouth in case he says something, just so I could take the mute off real quick. But not that he does.
Man, we're missing 2 people right now. Damn. So
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. Like, it looked like he was sleeping. I saw him on a thing like this, and then I guess it. I guess he
we
logged
can
out.
cut the session right here, so it's already 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock right now, so missing 2 people.
We should get him more involved, I think. Maybe we should ask him questions and stuff.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I was trying to get to the fucking.
I'm surprised he didn't say anything when you said when Claudius mentioned that.
He said one thing. He was like, "Damn."
The chip, the chip, his master that he's looking for, his mentor. Claudius actually mentioned it, and Claudius has no clue that's who he's looking for. He didn't say anything though. I thought he was gonna say something there.
I thought so. I thought he was gonna say more than.
Let's continue.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
The angel appears to be a diva. Divas are the rank and file soldiers of the never-ending war of good against evil. They are proactive messengers of the gods of weal, and they prefer to deliver their missives at sword point. And they take their battles to all corners of the multiverse. They often descend from the planes at the behest of their powerful sponsors, and are frequently summoned with spells such as Planar Ally or Gate. And they rarely act independently. They actually always appear as very beautiful human beings with beautiful feathered wings growing from their backs. The divas belong to one of 3 orders: astral, Movonic, or Monodic. Judging from this, it appears that it might be a Movonic diva. An angel, the most numerous of the divas, and they proudly serve as infantry against hordes of evil. They are tasked with serving the needs of the positive energy plane, the negative energy plane, and the material plane. So it makes sense why she would be in this image, presenting herself to Cerebral Spellmason. They are known to consider themselves more worldly than their astral and monodic counterparts, since their travels grant them a better grasp of mortal affairs.
Shit about to get real when we start meeting NPCs.
They are known to carry flaming great swords. With your high check, they got damage reduction. You need an evil weapon to go through the damage reduction. Resistance. They got resistance to fire.
Yo, I feel embarrassed. Cynthia should know this shit.
A heavenly deflection ability. They can assume the form of any small or medium humanoid.
They got spell-like abilities.
They have a very calm, soothing presence about them. They're no plant or animal will attack a Movonic diva unless magically compelled to do so. Fucking stupid.
I just shit my pants now.
They have quite numerous amount of spell-like abilities. They're able to jaunt themselves into the ethereal plane. They have holy magic to smite their enemies with. They can cure. They can create food and water.
Will Valenum and Cynthia take offense if I bind one of them so they can just buff us all the time for battle?
Damn, he said I'm going to bind one within a circle. I mean, you are a conjurer. I mean, I don't think they'd be happy with you binding one, but...
Valenum wouldn't get...
Contracting for 30 days.
Valenum wouldn't, I don't think he would shake at it, but Cynthia, on the other hand, would have a serious problem with that. It depends on your intention, what you intend to do with that creature.
Okay.
Because he's completely against tyranny and slavery. So if you plan to enslave the creature for all eternity,
no, he wouldn't really plan to enslave it. He'll offer it you can negotiate with him, give him gold or whatever, or oh, there's a chance for you to fight your arch nemesis.
Yeah, that you could do. That goes into play.
And they might eagerly accept the proposal. Be like, you know what? I'll do it for free. I always wanted to slay that freaking whatever. Because usually, they have this freaking oaths that they usually cannot interfere in mortals' affairs. But if freaking a mortal bind them to do it, they'll use that as an excuse, a loophole, to do what they wanted to do anyways.
Yeah, for real.
Many angels, they would love to interfere in mortals' affairs and shit and fight these demons and shit, but they can't because of their gods. Prohibits them to.
They're forced to let the mortals do their own work.
Yeah, they're like,
they can be guided, but
that rule doesn't apply to devils and demons, though.
For real, they're like, fuck this shit.
They're like, fuck this shit. Fuck that shit.
And as you continue across the wall, you see in the next fresco painting the foundation of Nyurketh, and then Surubo's magical construction of the basalt bastion walls that protect this village. And then it shows the battle of Nyurketh against demonic denizens from the Demon Scar. Surubo leads Nyurketh's forces, and a towering hyena-headed Glabrezu demon leads the Demon Scar forces. It's quite clear that this being is the infamous Nabtha-Taron. It's the same creature that Zalarian dressed up as at the party. And then the final fresco reveals the transformation of Surubar into a mountain symbolizing his death. As you arrive in the room, the foreman of the chisel, the Tashalan man, has introduced himself.
Is that Kenny G in the background?
Is that what?
Kenny G in the background.
He greets your characters and introduces himself. I am Oliran Masht. I'm glad you have made it here. We have much to discuss. Oliran is already sitting at the table's head. Tall Tashalan human dressed in brown with graying black hair and a short, well-trimmed goatee. Please, you may have a drink if you'd like. And he points over to a cask of vintage wine.
Not drinking anything here. I don't know these people. I'm a fake. I'm gonna look at Cynthia. Does she got that detect poison cantrip shit?
No.
I'll be like, I'll wait till some Valenum drinks first. Then again, you can't go for Valenum high as 42 as though.
He's like,
well, if he has to resist it, he can tell you.
He goes, please, well, have a seat if you'd like, as we wait for the rest of the invitees to arrive. So, may I have each of your... I have a pretty good feeling of each of your names. I do believe you are Sir Valenum. And you must be the Black Blade, or the Black Tempest, as they now have been calling you. Zalarian?
Indeed it is. He knows I don't even have Deadpool on me. I don't have Deadpool.
Oh, I know. And you are the new proprietor of the Sanctuary, formerly known as the Lucky Monkey. Claudius?
That is correct.
Good. I've heard good news about that. You indeed know how to run a fine establishment. Not entirely sure of the two of you. I am Broderick. I am from the Great Rift, once a member of the Silver Pathfinders, and now I am here with the Crimson Seal.
Claudius tries not to smirk, not to
Zion goes, I am Zionel. And I am going to have some of your wine. He's the first to go over there and get some wine.
Nigga got punched in the face by this nigga fucking Kobayashi, son. Damn, nigga, you get off the wine, son.
And I am.
Yo, why is Sino always getting knocked out, man?
Roleplay.
He got knocked out last
He's
set.
not even role play. 2 pieces.
Oh, you missed that, Watson. Like Claudius and Sino, they were heading back to the sanctuary. They threw some poison gas at us, man. He got knocked out.
Yo, for real, word to Big Bird though. If this nigga valeting him and Zelani don't show up, there's no session. As soon as we lose one row in a fucking gunslinger, son, session still goes on. Don't make no sense.
Shut the hell up.
That made no sense. Never went up, dog. We'll see where the party's at.
The rest of the invitees appear. Mavu himself comes. Mikima from upstairs comes down. However, Alambe does not show up. So the foreman shakes his head and goes, well,
What's the point of being here if Alambe's not here?
we have no idea.
Yeah, a whistling fault like that, nigga.
He's received the invitation a few days ago. And no one seems to have seen him, and I guess he either never received it or he couldn't make it. But I'm just
The
going to have to...
declaration that Foreman is my name. That declaration, that challenge that he made to the captains of the guard back in Cauldron, he made this out of his own free will? Or did you spoke on his behalf? Your organization?
He came to... Oh, shit. He was the one that made it willingly. And I would love for him to tell you himself if he would show up. But rumor has it he's been absent, and it does worry us.
How long has he been absent? The reason for us being here, no disrespect, is that we really need to speak with him.
Well, he looks to the rest of the invitees and he's like, and he nods to them. He's like, "Sit down, gentlemen." He looks to your party and he goes,
Who are these,
well,
like board
that's-
members of the company?
"Yeah, they're from obviously what it appears, they are other members of the Chisel.
Speaking godlike, son, corporations, son. Normally we do it no with
All members of the
corporations.
all members of the Chisel." He's like, "You will all have your questions answered to the best of our ability, and we shall commence with the meeting."
Get that sense motive ready, so Elaine.
So at that,
Some
yes,
Illuminati shit.
it's the Illuminati shit. Damn. All right, so we'll
Get that
we'll
sense motive ready, son.
we'll stop
You
it
motherfuckers
there.
are lying and shit.
Throw your rocks in the sky if you feel the vibe. The rock is still alive every time I ride.
We should have borrowed that. We should have borrowed that relic from the.
There's a
church of hell.
picture, and there's the painting in the background.
They can
You're
throw
like,
out the
"Oh,
rock
is he
sign,
lying?"
son.
That's
Oh,
dope
yeah.
ass
So
picture.
Valenum, since Saint Jenja is trustworthy to you, is it possible that on occasion she could let us borrow that mace of theirs, the truth thing?
Yeah.
Yo, that we got like, I mean, not that we're gonna use it, just on occasion when we need to interrogate motherfuckers, man. And then we, just temporarily use it and then give it back to her. That shit, what is it, like once a week?
Yeah.
With a stone, some shit like that. And it's like relic level, right? So probably be hard to freaking resist that effect. All right, so we're done then.
Yeah.
We can't get on, man.
You know I'm about to go home. I'm about to play that motherfucking.
I have a feeling we won't be playing for a long time.
Before I go to bed, nigga.
Baby Savior around the corner.
About to get that working, nigga.
Yeah, for real.
Got pussy
Oh,
over here.
Watson, so you can't play until like next Tuesday?
Get pussy tomorrow.
Next Tuesday. You mean next Monday?
Yo, pussy tomorrow. Pussy on Thursday.
Wait, I'm
Good
confused.
chicks.
Is it Monday or
I
Tuesday?
sound like Matt, yo.
It's Monday.
This is how you will at it. You know, wintertime. My turn now, nigga. My turn now, nigga. I'm about to christen my bed for a second time. And then I'm about to have this bitch Tiffany just hitting me up talking about she misses kissing me.
Who's that?
Is it
Isn't
bad
that
that
your
I
ex?
want to kiss you? I was like, not really. I'm a good kisser. What can I say? Wink. I gotta play it cool, son.
I don't know, because
I can't do that.
if I do Monday, Matt Samuel misses another session.
Yo, Matt Samuel ain't the party. You hear me, son?
If I do Tuesday, I know.
Solarian's not here, and Valadim ain't here, nigga. Either one, the party's done. You cannot really on the DM to NPC us.
Too vocal. Zionel? Fuck that nigga. He dies, nigga. We already saw what happens when he dies, nigga. We good.
Really? Really? You guys, it looked like y'all having a harder time. That's what I saw.
I think we're still alive and we're level 8, are we?
Barely.
Are we not?
Barely. You barely lived through that quest.
Because I'm learning still, nigga. I still gotta learn how to conserve my
I mean,
points.
all the characters were barely.
Don't worry.
Claudius was completely out of
hold on,
magic,
hold on,
son. That
hold on.
motherfucker almost completely out of magic.
Hold up, let's put things in perspective.
Oh shit, here you go. He's fucked up now. You get the night rattled.
This nigga Louis be talking mad hard.
Yo,
about
there's
the
still
last time he
Kuatoas
played,
and a
right?
black tracker that was still
But
wearing
let's
the
put things
body,
in perspective.
everybody.
If we had this party versus normal monsters, that shit would have been up.
What do you describe?
Wash.
Wait, define normal monsters.
Wash.
Define
If we were going against the actual quest book, wash. This
That is
dude
true.
pumps up
You said
every
you ramped it
single
up. You ramped it
monster.
up.
Every monster. And then wants to act like, well, you guys, you definitely were depleted. As if it wasn't a feat. Let me tell you something right now, sir. I dare you to get any other player, have to play this motherfucking quest, and don't even pump the monsters and see if they win. Do you know they will get their ass beat? As a matter of fact, if you were Gil,
on level 2.
yeah, they'd been washed. They'd been dead. If you were Matt Gill, we would have been done with the motherfucking book by now,
Said
son.
Mac.
So let's.
He already put up the part. Actually, no, I did. There was one part I had to change because it would have been. It would have been. No, it was one part I had to change because it would have been a TPK.
You pumped this shit out the monsters. It's
I
the
was like,
only reason why.
you know the part with
If
the
it's a
no,
regular
you know
book,
I had to
we
take
would've
one
pissed
part.
on
I had to
that
take one
shit.
part out because it would have been a TPK because it was a TPK for a lot of characters.
Because you
No,
changed the monster.
even the way it was. It
No,
was a
'cause everything
TPK
else
for a
already
lot of
ramped up.
characters. I've looked all over for Shackled City games. A lot of people got fucking bought by that one encounter. You've seen
What
it.
encounter?
Freaking, not you've seen it. Fucking Matt Gill told you about it. About the Aranese with the archer and they're having trouble. Yeah.
That Aranese
That was
archer-
supposed to happen.
That Aranese archer.
You know how it was a Piscaloff?
No,
That was where the Aranese was supposed
The
to be.
Aranese archer probably. I don't know whether that would have been a TPK for everybody.
No, it wouldn't have
Because if
been.
she got voted, she was focused on me.
He was blind.
And-
No, the incident, it would have been blind. I
And
rolled
we,
like a
and we got
30-something
a
on
bunch of ranged people who could cast. That would have been a different story.
Yeah, he would have been
No,
blind.
her spell. No, I know, but her abilities was the ability she had was stronger than what the Piscaloffs had.
Sorry, we out. Come on, we just
He would have been blind. You should have kept it.
22.
I think you should have kept it. 'Cause she
Oh,
was
you're
blind.
right. She might have.
Man.
I don't know. You're right. She might have failed the will save.
Right. Because all she had to do was
She had
hit the
she had high ass saving throws, higher than
She
this.
does, but you got
Higher than this
but you
fucking.
got
does.
two people that debuff.
I guess.
And then-
She's
and
got
then
good.
you
But
got
she's
this
got
guy
better
that-
spell resistance
And
too.
you got this guy that fucking
spell
that
resistance is
just
So
higher.
my spell resistance doesn't mean anything to
So-
Claudia. He bypasses spell resistance.
I don't
Most
think you had
systems
true
buff.
casting at the time. Did you?
Glitter dust. No, glitter dust doesn't need.
Oh, it doesn't
it
have.
doesn't
Yeah,
bypasses.
that's right.
This dude had like 2
As
glitter
long
dusts.
as I'm taking the damage, everyone else is free to act.
The Piscaloff wasn't ranged.
It didn't matter.
was-
The Piscaloff was debuffed from the first round.
Hold on, it would have been range.
The first
Man,
round
actually,
it
I
got
was thinking-
debuffed. So
I have
whether
a
it's range
scroll
or
of
not, didn't
protection
matter.
against
So you get
arrow.
to attack.
I have a scroll protecting against arrow also, so I could have fucking done that on the
And her
tank as
fucking
well.
charm DCs were insane. She'd have charmed half the party.
She would have to see the party.
Yep, she would have
That's
blind.
assuming she would have been blinded though.
Why
She
would
would have
she have
rolled
been
my
blind?
high.
Yo, we out, so we're not
Only
gonna
one.
sit here. I'm going.
She might have passed her save.
Louis.
And she would have been charming after
Louis.
party because she would have been vote. So she wouldn't have been able
She
to
have
charm
passed
after
the will
party.
save. Do you want to see her stats?
There's
Oh,
no
19
will
on
save
the
for
DP.
antagonize. There's
You know we
no
have
will
to,
save
like,
for
don't
antagonize.
forget-
Keep spamming until she fails it. Then what's she gonna do? and it's a free action.
Don't forget the Piscoloff in the beginning was whatchamacallit, trying to set himself up.
Please.
She
Piscoloff had plenty of time to
she
do
would have
whatever he
came
wanted
in
to do.
flying already. Would have obviously seen the fucking.
Flying won't escape the
Would have
100
seen the
foot.
spellcaster. Would have went straight for Claudius. First, it would have been Claudius.
Claudius is within 100 feet, which means she would have to come within 100 feet.
Oh my god! You want me to roll the will save now? She would have passed.
Right
Go
now,
ahead. You have to roll it every round until she fails. And
How
once she
the
fails,
every
it's a
round you'd
wrap.
have kept? You didn't
I
do
would've
that with the
kept doing
Piscoloff.
it. I didn't have to. The Piscoloff
Claudius
was 3 bucks.
Claudius could cast invisibility on himself, though. Does she have seen invisibility?
Of course she does. She's a demon.
She has true seeing.
It wouldn't have mattered. She wouldn't have targeted you. She would have failed at least once around. All she could do was fail
Should've
once
passed.
round.
Man, she just have to fail just once, man. Just once.
All right, and while she's not all the time, she's not failing though.
All the time she's not failed, she has to deal with
You
an
know what the
entire
problem
party.
is? You
With
know
multiple
what's so
casters.
good about
I'm
this
telling you,
party?
I looked at her stats and I knew it was gonna be a TV cast.
Okay, so let's do it. You wanna do
I
a play
can't. I
test?
can't.
You got our old character sheets.
No, I do, but I don't have what I don't. The moment that the monster was summoned, after you guys fought all those Kuatoas, I don't have the stats that everyone. I don't have.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're saying she could defeat us when we're not at full power.
Completed. When we not
Yeah.
at full power, that's
Okay.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. At that time,
We have full power, nigga. You ready to know?
at that time, no, at full power, you guys would have had her.
Oh,
saying.
I'm saying that. I'm saying in that moment when the party was already like 75% fucking depleted of everything.
Right. What I was saying was, so that goes hand in hand with what I was saying. Like, there's got to be some stipulating thing that weakens us in order for you to be like, oh, whatever that team be gay. I'm like, you win. We got
Louis,
nothing to fight you
Louis,
with. That's like saying,
Louis,
hey, I
and
can beat
also-
you when you
Louis,
just got sticks and
So
stones. in you.
what Watson was saying before, though, for that whole like arc, you did boost up the abilities of every other
Well,
monster.
yeah, I
That's
did
all-
boost everything
Right.
else.
So there you go. So that's what ran our shit down. And then you want to pop
Well,
shit about us.
Watson
Hey,
was saying-
Yeah, and we were man
Yes.
down.
What
And we were
Watson,
man down too.
what
'Cause
Watson
it
was
was
trying
meant
to
for.
say is,
Yeah,
even
and the party
original
was. I mean, the
monster-
party was a man down too.
Yeah,
Listen,
true.
well, I think what Watson's trying to say is, if you would have left it unmodified, even that monster that's mad tough.
Or if I left it unmodified, you guys would have mowed through the whole damn adventure.
We
Like,
would have had enough resources to take on the bitch at the end.
And that dragon.
Yeah, and we would have. So there you go. So it's almost.
But
we can
you
still go
pumped
back.
up the monks to all high. Oh, let's give them super.
Yo, these monks were fucking
Let's give them
crazy, man.
super.
I didn't give him a super will saves. Kuatoas have high wisdom. They get +6 to
Maybe we
wisdom,
should go back
plus
there
4 to
right
wisdom.
now. We should go back there and
Oh,
finish this
everybody
quest.
in this, yeah,
Can we go
everybody in
back
that
there?
arc is seeing this
Can we go
clearly
back there,
also.
son? We go back there and fight that dragon, son. We go by there.
He pumped up every mook.
I left their
by the
stats
time
the
we
same.
got
I
to
just
the
gave
end,
them all a
we
few. I
got
just
to
gave
go
them
back
all a
to that
few.
dragon.
I just raised their levels a couple.
Can we go back and
Raise
get
up each mook though. Each mook. That shit adds up.
Yo, can we go back and get that dragon?
They were elite mooks. No, they weren't
He
elite
said they were
mooks,
elite
no,
mooks.
We can't
Hey
get
man, they were protecting that
Yeah,
temple.
come on. I'm waiting now.
What happened, Rick?
We going back and get that dragon, son. After this quest, we going back.
You going back to that dragon? You sure about
I'm
that?
pretty sure that dragon gained levels, nigga. He's sitting there sleeping.
He
It
might
don't
be,
matter,
man.
but each mook is
Oh
still
man,
pumped.
that dragon got like 5 levels barbarian right
You see
now.
that, son? Nigga got
Yeah.
5 levels.
Good, good. I mean,
Each mook got levels. All the niggas down there is pumped, son.
You guys don't. You characters don't know. You didn't fight the dragon.
We about to do it out there.
Of course. Yo, if his mooks is pumped, I'm pretty sure he's pumped too, nigga. That nigga down there.
Actually,
is still
honestly, I left the black dragon alone.
that dude is like a.
Doesn't make
a
any
mature
sense.
brick worm.
You know why I left? No, you know why I left the black?
Kill the black dragon and take his shit. 'Cause they a bunch of pump mooks. They don't need that nigga.
No, they.
This nigga pussy. Let's just hop this nigga and take his shit. Come on. A bunch of the monks would have been like.
Take the dragon on?
Let me take this
Yo, don't forget.
Nah, he would have fucked them all up.
About my resume. Tell her to
Nah, they're using that dragon for his sperms. Didn't you say that they're making like a hybrid?
All the monks were evasion. He would have fucked them all up. All them flurry of blows. You lying, nigga. They would have fucked us.
Yeah, man, shit. They could attack and move.
You sure about that?
Do you know what he was able to pump his AC up to?
Yo, Louis, let's do a play test. Give me all your mooks versus
Give me
that
the
dragon.
mooks.
I'll fuck that dragon up, son.
Plus the priest.
Plus the priest.
That's
That
what you're talking about,
dragon
the
will be a
priest.
body, son. That'd be a dead
They were in
dragon.
alliance with the dragon, though. They saw him as the dragon father. He's been mating with them.
Nigga, we got
They
clerks.
made it.
He kills him,
Son.
we res them niggas after we buy the dragon. Split that nigga horn, that nigga pussy, son. Give me the mooks.
They weren't gonna fight the dragon like if the temple fought the dragon, they beat the dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't want to fight the dragon. They made an alliance with the dragon. He's fucking their women.
Punch that nigga right in the dick. Ah, stun. They stun that nigga. Stun that nigga.
they're trying to make half black dragon cool with tones.
Well, you know what? You're right, because they're lawful evil. But I don't know, they're chaotic. So they go by the strongest people.
That's another reason I changed the Aranese. Fucking the chaotic priests that worship a chaotic evil deity, but it summons a lawful evil devil. It made no sense, so I had to pick something that made sense. A Piscaloth, which looks lobster-like on top of that.
Oh, yeah.
But he didn't last long. He didn't have anything ranged, so he was all melee, which fucked him.
He got fucked when he got nauseated. That's what fucked him. Because he couldn't take any action.
Claudius debuffed. That's right. Claudius debuffed the shit out of him. That's what helped.
Because he got blind. He was going to take it off the next round. Because the blindness was a shift for him. But before he could take it off, the guy got nauseated, so he couldn't take that action. And then he couldn't fly.
That's what it was. Yeah, it was nauseated because he could do dispel magic at will. He was just gonna dispel the glitter dust. He got nauseated. Yeah.
Nauseated fucked him up.
That's it. It was nauseated that fucked him up. One debuff.
There you go. And what's funny was that his fortitude was high as hell, but you roll low.
I rolled low. Yeah.
Yep.
It'd have been a different. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I guess I did plan it. I planned it. I mean, obviously I can never plan for a bad roll.
Listen. It seemed that easy because the debuff they stick. If they didn't have stick, it could have been a different story. It could have been tougher. But it been
no, I know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I can't. That's what I'm saying. I can't ever plan for a bad roll. But minus the bad roll, yeah, it would have gone. You know. It would have been more challenging, but all it takes is a bad roll to fucking turn things around. On either side too, there's been. I was saying, look over the Zidal. As I said, on either side, like was I expecting to roll 220s and a fucking crit? Like no, not really, but it happened. Like same thing with this shit. Did I expect him to fail a fucking fortitude save on nauseated? Not really, but it happened. Like fuck. That's where I was like, damn, this fucking guy. That's why I'm sitting here like, he's blind, he's nauseating. Where the fuck is he gonna go? What the fuck is he gonna do? Honestly, he probably, yeah, and it would have made no sense for him to stay in the cloud. He obviously left it. But that fucked him up. I was like, damn, this guy's flying around. I think I had it. Didn't I have it where he flew?
Yeah, he was trying to fly to the
He just flew up to the ceiling, but he ended up getting hit by. I know he got hit by Cynthia's shit a few times.
Cynthia did her light spell, and then Claudius was also doing like magic missiles or some other spell, and we were doing range things basically, slowly but surely. And Solarian did what the Solarian do? Solarian tried to use his crossbow. That shit didn't work.
He was taking damage. He was taking heavy damage from somebody.
He took heavy damage in the ground before he freaking flew off.
He did do that, and then like I think he ended up getting pecked off.
Oh yeah, it was because he did a crit Solarian, and then like the second attack missed.
I think Zolari managed to get up there and get one good hit in before the guy.
No, it was on the bottom. He got up to the ledge. I B9 transposition myself with Solarian.
Yeah,
remember?
that's
I
what it
up
was.
There with the beam. That's how Solarian got up there in the first place because I B9 transposition. He was already buffed up.
He got up there.
Epic.
Yeah, he did. He one-shotted and then and then the guy flew off. But he was getting pecked off at that point.
Right, he was getting pecked off. Like Solarian took off like 70% of his damage, like his HP.
For real.
He would have killed it, but he missed on the second attack.
Yeah.
On a full attack. So
Crazy.
that's basically how it went down. And then we just basically were